Drew from Rehoboth. Rehoboth. Hey, Drew, you're the first one in. Hey, Buzz. House of Dogs. Hey, House of Dogs. Oh, you're the one that gave me that really nice contribution the other day. Thank you so much. I believe that was you. That's what came up on the thing. Rehoboth. Is that how? Am I saying it right, Drew? Rehoboth. Hey, Diva Talks. Yep. Okay. I couldn't say it for the longest time, but you're the only one who taught me how to actually say it. So making sure I still had it right. All right, got my eyeballs on. Hey, everybody, welcome in, welcome in. Hi, Andrea. Happy Monday. It is a weird one. So is this the actual city that I live in the Orlando area. I don't live in Orlando. I live in an outskirt, but it has a funky name too. Hey, Photobomb. Hey, everybody. Things are going along. We just need a couple more people to join. There we go. We hit 100. Let's start with the Diava Smackdown song. I know that's what you come here early for, so let's get into it. She signs on every day waiting for MAGA to enter the door. With a this and a that and a sheepish grin. Look out, MAGA, she's about to begin. She's got moxie, it runs through her soul. She's the queen of SmackDown, yeah, it's her role. She invites the MAGA to challenge a fight. Careful where you tread, cause she's got bite. Come see Diana, a crusader of truth. Her sassy one-liners carry more than one tooth. She's bold and she's strong, she's a force to see. Diana is the badass of SmackDown Queens. MAGA tries to argue, but they have no wit. Diana hit him with facts when they start talking shit. Your logic's a mess, your facts are weak. Go step aside, boo, I've got truth to speak. She's got a heart of gold, but her force is steel. Don't ever talk over her, cause she'll make you squeal. From Twitter to TikTok, she's roaming the streets. Diana's got game, and she's hard to beat. See Diana, a crusader of truth. Her sassy one-liners carry more than one tooth. She's bold and she's strong, she's a force to see. Diana is the badass of SmackDown Queens. She's got a megaphone. Welcome, Mutual. Platform to preach. Running a show in the TikTok streets. Equality for all and respect for her crew. Come meet Sir Val and Gemma the Jewel. With maggots in the corner, looking kind of small as they stumble over word and begin the free fall. Diava delivers the end game stunner. She says, "Oh, who's there, a crusader of truth. Her sassy one-liners carry more than one truth. Welcome, Nature Raid. She's strong, she's a force to see. Diava is the badass of SmackDown Queens. So raise up our glasses and give her a follow. Come see her make all the MAGA twits swallow. With her wit and her wisdom, she's got game. Diava's a legend, and we all know her name. Stop being so emotional. That is for you, MAGA, you Trump supporters, the most emotional people to ever walk the planet. If you voted for Donald Trump, you agree with the sign, come on up. Let's talk. Let me bring up my backup account here and we'll get into it. If you voted for Donald Trump, you agree with his executive order he signed today that burning a flag will land you a year in jail? Come up, let's chat. All right. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come up and tell me if you agree with 1 year in jail for burning a flag. Hello, everyone. If you agree with Donald Trump's executive order, if you agree with Donald Trump's executive order today that if you burn a flag, you will be put in jail for a year, request up. I'd like to talk with you. Just looking for people who voted for Donald Trump that agree with his executive order he wrote today. It's not quite connecting. Hold on.
I totally agree. Oh, is it SMB? Because it's not coming up on my screen. I can't see your name.
SBM.
Oh, SBM. Okay. How old are you, and what state did you vote in, real quick?
52, Oklahoma.
Okay. So you agree that you should get a year in jail for burning the American flag?
Yeah, if you're protested against the United States and burn the American flag, you should get a year in jail. Should be two, but you know.
Is it because you feel like they're desecrating the flag?
Yeah, they are desecrating the flag.
What do you? Okay, let me ask you a question. If you can see my background, can you tell me, is this desecrating the flag?
What's that? Signing the flag?
Yeah, you're desecrating the flag, right? You're not supposed to write on it either.
If the flag is being put away and it's done, then you can write on it, but you not burn it.
Well, no. That's still desecrating the flag, though.
Not burning hate, not burning protest.
Okay, let me ask you one more question. What about this? Do you think it's desecrating the flag here to use the flag to beat police officers with?
I can't really see that. Is someone beating a cop with it?
Yeah, that's on January 6th.
Oh yeah, with the FBI, the cops let them all in.
I'm not talking about the FBI. I'm not talking about letting anybody in. I'm asking if you don't think this is desecrating the American flag by using it to beat cops with. This was done out of hate also.
Yeah, they shouldn't be doing that.
So you think that they should all go to jail for a year?
No, if you burn the flag, they should go to jail for a year.
Oh, okay. Well, do you know that the Supreme Court has already ruled on that? The Supreme Court has already ruled that burning a flag is considered free speech and is covered under the First Amendment.
Should be facts. Should be proof.
All right, I'll tell you the case. That you don't know that is astonishing.
I'm at work.
This was done a long time ago. This has nothing to do with today. This has literally been around since the beginning of time.
I hope Trump changes the law.
It's 1989 case, Texas versus Johnson. Burning the American flag is a form of symbolic speech protected by the First Amendment, even if it's offensive to others. So, do you think Donald Trump's executive order is going to hold weight against the Supreme Court ruling?
Yeah, it will.
You are so delusional, dude. Come on, man. Executive orders.
You should burn the flag. I don't care if you're a liberal, a Democrat.
Executive orders are not law. Do you think he should be able to trump the Constitution?
I think he should what?
Do you think that his executive order should trump the First Amendment?
I think it should go to court, and I think it should be law.
This isn't just your country, though. Like, this is all of our country. And if someone is upset with the way things are being run, that is a form of free speech.
If you live in America and you're an American citizen, you don't like the flag, then you shouldn't be here. Go find another country. Go to Ireland. Go to England.
No, they can stay here and show their disdain for the government. They sure can. That's what free speech is for. It's specifically so the government cannot come after you for your free speech. Like, that's literally what it was wrote for.
If you guys don't like who's in office, then get out and vote. You guys didn't win. So
we're not. It doesn't matter if we didn't win. I'm not talking about winning or losing. I'm talking about violation of the Constitution, our First Amendment speech, which is protected, and it was codified. The Supreme Court ruled that burning a flag is considered free speech in this country, and even if it's offensive to some people, you're still protected.
Well, let's go back to the Supreme Court and be fixed, right?
You know, there's a flag. Do you know there's a flag code?
Yeah, there's a flag code.
Do you know what it is?
No, man, I have to look it up.
It's the way to properly display and respect the American flag. Do you know what it also says? It says, key rules include displaying the flag with the Union blue field to the upper left, never touching the ground, and not using it as apparel or for advertising. What does Donald Trump use the flag for? Do you guys walk around with fucking American flag shirts?
I have American flag in front of my house.
I didn't ask you that. Apparel. The word apparel, clothing, all these Trump supporters, and the proper way to burn to dispose of a flag is to burn it. Oh, where'd you go? Cat got your tongue? Oh, do you know that the proper way to dispose of a flag is to burn it?
Yeah, but don't burn in hate on the street when you're protesting.
Who's gonna say? How do you know it's not out of hate?
Oh, come on, give me a break, Libtard. Give me a break. Here we go.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Well, there's the slur because you're discussing filthy MAGA. There you go. We don't use tard in any form. Okay. Retired vet. Did you vote for Trump?
No, ma'am. I know you probably.
Yeah, I am just looking for. I'm so sorry. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I'm sorry. I have a protocol I follow every day from 4 to 6. I just bring up Trump voters, and from 6 to 7, I bring up anybody. So please stick around or come back. I'd love to hear what you have to say. If I just let all my friendlies come up just to say something, then it just becomes an echo chamber. So I really hope you understand, and I hope you understand I'm not mad. I appreciate you though. Ya tú sabes. Did you vote for Trump?
Yes, definitely, man. Yes.
Okay. How old are you, and what state did you vote in?
Yeah, I'm 40 years old, Miami-Dade County, Florida.
Okay.
I have a question for you, and it's a respectful one.
There's nothing respectful ever comes out of a Trump supporter's mouth. But go ahead.
Okay, all right. If you assume so.
Yes, I talk to Trump supporters. I do this 7 days a week I used to do it from 4 to 8 p.m. Now I do it from 4 to 7 p.m. for 15 months straight. I've only missed 3 days, actually 2.5. And I have talked to thousands of Trump supporters, and they are woefully ignorant. But go ahead.
You have you're a masochist, then, honestly. But hey.
No, this is my job. I do this. This is my job.
Okay, so the question is, and the fair question is, let's say he just did an executive order, right, on not burning the flag. Let's say it goes through Congress.
How is it? Wait a minute. Executive orders don't go through Congress. That would be legislation.
Right. Let's say it does go through legislation.
It won't, because it's not written as a bill. This is an executive order.
One's coming, trust me. So let's say one is coming.
Trust me, bro. Yeah, okay.
Well, can you just relax for a second?
No, that's stupid. It's dumb. It's a dumb question.
So why is it a dumb question when it's going to happen?
Because it's an executive order.
Okay, understood. Let's say it goes through a bill, it goes through Congress, and they approve of it.
It's already a law that is protected.
What are you going to do then?
It's already a law. It's already been decided by the Supreme Court.
It's not a law, it's an executive order.
No, the law is...
It's two different things.
Okay, shut your fucking pie hole, thank you. Okay, let me just teach you. This is what I come on TikTok for. This is what I get paid to do, is educate, okay? It's already been decided by the Supreme Court of the United States that burning a flag is protected free speech. And you cannot go to jail for it.
No shit, man.
Okay, it's already been decided that they are covered under the First Amendment.
It could go to the Supreme Court again.
Probably not. Do you think they're going to take it up? No. Because it's stupid.
Because you say so.
No, it's dumb. It's been settled law since 1989.
Why is it dumb to not burn it?
Because it's the First Amendment. You can't change the First Amendment. There has to be...
So
hello? Hey, there has to be standing in order for it to get to the Supreme Court. There has to be someone that's affected. There has to be legal standing. I know you don't know what that is, but there has to be legal standing for this to go through the courts. The courts are not going to change their decision. This is part of it's covered under the First Amendment.
It can still go through. It can still go through Congress.
No,
Yes,
it's
it
not.
can.
No. Try it.
Well,
Try it.
Well,
Try it.
Let's assume it's
Try
an
it.
executive order, right?
Try it.
So it's an executive order, right?
Which
So-
is a wish list. An executive order is a wish list because an executive order can be challenged, which is why it's not a law, and it can be
Right, It could
challenged.
be challenged back.
It can be challenged back. Do you understand how fucking stupid you sound? I mean, I'm just asking.
No. So right now, until it gets challenged, you can't burn an American flag.
You were so dumb.
Are you going to burn an American flag right now?
You were so dumb. This is painful.
No, I'm asking you.
I never said I wanted to burn an American flag.
So why are you having it getting burned on your display? What is the point of this conversation?
Because you guys don't know the Constitution. You guys don't know that this is already protected free speech. I'm doing it to
know that.
expose
I
how
know
fucking
that.
stupid.
Why are you getting so itsy with this?
I'm not getting itsy. If you guys don't know. Oh, don't talk to me about fucking morality when you voted for a fucking sexual abuser and a fucking felon. Shut the fuck up about morality. For the guy who cheated on his first wife with his second wife, the second wife with his third wife, and his third wife with the corn star. Don't talk to me about morality.
What does that have to do with politics?
You said morality.
I'm talking about the flag.
You said morality. You said morality.
Yeah, with politics, they don't combine. There's no morality in politics, man. And they will never.
Then why are you talking about morality?
No, I'm talking about the American flag and its morals.
What American flag and its morals?
So you don't think the American flag has morality behind it?
No.
No. So
No.
you agree that people should burn it?
It's protected under free speech.
No. I'm not asking you if it's protected or not. I'm asking you if you think people should burn the American flag.
If they fucking want to.
Okay, so do you think a person that sees
It's a flag. Who gives a shit? It's a
Hold on,
fucking
do you-
flag. It's an inanimate object. I don't care.
Not for a lot of veterans, man. Not for a lot of veterans. Are you a veteran yourself?
No.
So who the fuck are you to tell me what the American flag means to me?
Are you a veteran?
What do you think?
You little oath breaker?
What do you think?
You're a traitor to your oath.
Oh, really? So you're a disgust of a veteran. That's what you are?
No, you're a traitor to your oath, right, Mr. Logic?
You're amazing.
Hey,
Right, Mr.
I'm
Logic?
a veteran.
You're a
I'm
piece
a
of shit.
veteran. I'm a Marine Corps veteran who actually used to carry the flag in color guard ceremonies, so I know the flag code. If you want to burn it, burn it.
Yeah, you gotta bury it.
I will fight
Nope,
and
it's
make
burning
the
it.
right to do so. Period.
So would you suggest that it's okay to burn the American flag for its hatred?
Yes. You can burn it any way you want to, any reason you want to.
Okay, so why are you getting so sentimental about?
No one's getting sentimental. You are the only one getting sentimental about morality behind a fucking
I'll
flag.
answer your question. I'll answer you. I'll answer you guys. I'll answer you. I'm more sentimental about my civil rights than I am about the flag.
Thank
There you
you.
go.
Or,
And I did serve and deploy for this country.
so
you know what?
what reason
Don't
would
pull
you
the
have
veteran
to
card,
burn the
please.
American flag?
Because you want
It
to.
doesn't matter. See, you're so hung up on the reasoning. The reasoning does not matter.
Correct.
Rights are right. What reason would somebody need to own a gun? What reason would somebody need to have a right to a fair trial? What reason would somebody need to vote? Reasoning is not the point here. Their civil rights shall not be infringed, my man.
Well, I genuinely disagree with you, sir.
Oh, so rights don't matter, but the flag does.
No, I honestly think my beef is with asylum seekers coming to this country and they're.
Oh, shut up,
actually-
ladder puller. We're not talking. Shut up. Shut up, ladder puller.
What do they have to do with the flag?
Well,
Nothing.
I'm gonna tell you right now.
No.
Well, then get to the point.
I'm
No. I said no.
muted.
Yeah, because I said no. I know you guys don't like consent, but I'm the host and I said no.
You have no dignity.
I said no.
You have no
You're
dignity.
not blaming this on fucking asylum seekers. Shut the fuck up.
No dignity. No dignity whatsoever.
You're looking in the mirror at yourself, buddy.
No dignity. You don't even let me talk. You're talking about civil
What does
rights.
dignity have to do with asylum
You're talking
seekers?
about civil rights.
What is dignity as it relates to the flag? What is dignity as it relates to the flag? Go.
Well, dignity has a lot to do with the flag. I'm gonna tell you how. When you come to this country, where there's a lot of people coming to this country and serving,
No dignity.
okay, and they actually leave a country where they can't burn their flag, and now they'll go to jail, or they don't even have human rights in that country.
And that's what
So
makes
come-
America great.
Come and seek asylum.
That's what makes America great, baby, because we have the fucking freedom that they didn't have in their country. So you're walking straight head into the point,
There
buddy.
you go.
Yeah, so they have the right to do it here. There you go,
There you
boo.
go. So why would you want to burn an American flag that gives you that freedom, man?
Because you
Flag doesn't
can.
give you the freedom. The Constitution does. Did you not hear what I said?
Well, that
The
flag
doesn't give you the
represents
freedom.
that, sir.
The Constitution does.
That
Don't
flag
burn the
represents
Constitution.
that.
The
A lot
Constitution
of
gives you the
things
rights.
represent that.
No,
A lot of
the
things
flag.
represent that.
The Constitution gives you your rights, not the flag.
The flag represents that.
No, it doesn't.
What
A
does the
t-shirt
flag
could
represent?
represent that.
I could wear this Constitution on my fucking shirt, right?
What does the flag represent to you?
I will answer you if you stop yelling. I will answer you.
All he does is fucking yell and crash out.
Go ahead.
MAGA knows two temperatures, hot and
Go
cold.
ahead.
Shut up!
To the point.
What does the flag represent? I'll tell you what it represents. It represents the 13 original colonies, the blood spilled for them, the 50 stars that represent the states. Nothing in that symbology gives you rights to do anything or not to do anything or takes away rights. It's a symbol, just like wearing a cross on your neck or a Mets cap or a Dodgers jersey. It may have some sort
You're
of
comparing a Dodgers jersey to a.
Yes.
I'm using
Yes.
symbology. It's called symbology. And yes, it may be meaningful to you. But here's the point. I used something that probably wasn't meaningful to you, like a Dodgers jersey, because it's meaningful to some, but it doesn't have to be meaningful to all. Allegiance is what you pledge to the flag. We were forced to do that growing up in school. But you don't have to stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. You can kneel for the anthem. You can burn the flag. That is free speech. Just because it doesn't make you feel good inside of your yayas, like some guy writing his signature on it as that voter doesn't mean it's wrong or immoral.
And just so you know, you
Because you say so.
hold on. This is hold on.
Because Thomas Jefferson and his friends got together and wrote it down and say so. That's why.
That's why.
So
Okay, hold on. Yeah, hold on. If you go and just look, I just shut the fuck up. I do not allow men to speak over me. I've barely been able to get in a word in edgewise, so just shut your fucking mouth for a minute. It says, if you just do a quick Google search, what does the U.S. flag represent? And Mr. Logic was 100% correct. The flag represents the original 13 colonies by its 13 red and white stripes and 50 states by its 50 white stars on the blue field, symbolizing unity and the nation's growth. Nothing to do with the Constitution.
So you're telling me that the American flag has nothing to do with America's morals?
Yes,
Constitution,
correct.
And has no actual connection to
Nope.
So how many
I don't-
times is the flag? Stop. How many times is the flag mentioned in the Constitution?
So
Answer the question. Answer the question. How many times is flag? Yep.
How many times is the flag mentioned in the Constitution?
doesn't matter.
No,
Just
it
answer the
doesn't
question.
matter.
It doesn't matter, honestly.
Hold on, stop.
Answer the question.
Guess what else is not mentioned in the Constitution?
It's all about what you
God
believe in,
or
right?
morals. God and morals are also not
It's all about what you believe in, though, right?
No.
No, it's not.
You just
You can
stated.
believe what you want to believe. No.
No.
You just stated it's all what you want to believe in.
No, it's not a belief.
It's a belief system. Government is not a belief system, guy. It's not. That's the problem that you
Who
and all
said
other
anything about the
Christians have.
government? I'm talking about the American flag.
The flag is
It's
not.
not a belief system. The Constitution is not a
The American flag
is a
belief
symbol.
system.
No,
Compared to a crucifix or a Dodger jersey, you name one.
It's a
No.
symbol.
it's a
It's a
symbol.
symbol for what?
It's a symbol for the United States of America and the 13 original
Correct.
colonies in the 50 states now.
Okay.
It
it's a
has
symbol
zero
for the United States
meaning.
of America.
It has
What
zero
the United
meaning.
States of America actually represents.
It has zero meaning. It's a
It has
symbol.
zero
Hold
meaning.
on. Stop. Dude, stop yelling. The United States of America, what does it exactly represent? It represents the people. That's it. I put people and civil rights before I do
The
flags,
American people.
symbols, and books.
All
The
people,
American.
all people, all people,
All persons born.
Or-
First of all,
or naturalized.
there
And
wasn't any
anyone that
immigration.
stands on American
There
soil,
wasn't any
anybody
immigration
standing on American soil.
problems in the
Why
early
do you keep going to
1800s.
immigration?
You're not going to immigrate. No, you're not pivoting to immigration. Yatu Sabes, Hold on. hold on.
And hey, dude,
To that amendment.
Hold on. Yatu Sabes, I'm sick of calling you Yatu Sabes. What name can I call you?
Yatu.
Well, okay,
Yatu,
yeah.
there wasn't
Yatu, whatever.
Yatu, there was an immigration problem in the early 1800s.
Yeah, but was there a bill about it?
Yeah, hello.
No, there wasn't, huh?
Hey,
There
I'm
wasn't.
trying to ask a question. Yeah. When you took your oath in the military, what did you take an oath to?
I'm not gonna share my shit like that. I'm not gonna talk.
Every single person in the military takes the same
I'm not gonna
oath.
talk- I'm not gonna talk.
Oh yeah, then you're a fucking stolen valor.
Yeah.
You could assume,
Stolen valor.
you could assume to whatever you want.
What did you take an oath to? This is an easy question for anyone who's ever
It's
served.
funny
Anyone who's ever served can answer that in 1 second flat. What did you take an oath to when you swore your oath?
Why are you pivoting so much?
What did you take an oath to when you took your oath of in the military?
That flag, that's what I did.
No, you did not. Fucking liar. Get out of here.
Absolutely not.
He didn't serve.
Nope.
Liar.
You can drop me too, Diablo.
Thank you, Mr. Logic. Appreciate you.
I swear to support and defend the Constitution of the United States against all enemies, foreign and domestic.
That part, that's exactly what I was waiting for. Not to the fucking flag. Thank you, Mr. Logic. I appreciate you. I'll bring you up if I need you again. Oh, I'm sorry. You took an oath to the Constitution, not to a flag. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. If you believe that his executive order today for 1 year in jail is okay. Timothy, did you vote for Trump? All right. That is how little people in this country know about our laws, rules, the Supreme Court rulings, that this is protected free speech. Now they're all just yah-yahing for Donald Trump. Like, yeah, let's just throw people in jail for something that's protected by the Constitution. But hey, if you guys want to support my live and you are enjoying this education or entertainment, I do have my Cash App Venmo. It's Diava Talks, just over there on the little blue banner. I appreciate any support. I am completely crowdfunded, so if you want to help support me, I appreciate it. And I don't often give myself a pat on the back, but I W's on that last one. Me and Mr. Logic clocked it. Dean, did you vote for Trump?
Well, I'm a Vietnam vet. I'm 72 years old.
Right. Did you vote for?
I was listening
Did you
to
vote? Did you vote? I need you to answer my question. Did you vote for Trump?
There would never be a chance I would vote for Trump.
Okay, W's. I'm just looking for Trump voters though, but thank you for your service and thank you for voting on the right side of history, my friend. That's someone I'll actually thank for their service because they're not traitors to their oath. Josh, did you vote for Trump?
Yeah, I did.
How old are you and what state did you vote in?
30, Missouri.
Okay.
So, you're going on these tangents.
Nope, just
talking
asking
mad-
questions.
hold on. You're talking mad shit, but you're saying like Trump supporters are disrespectful.
Yes.
Like you listen to yourself.
Your vote was disrespectful, so I will be disrespectful to you. If you're coming up here to tone police me, you can fucking leave. I don't care about your tone policing. I'm not going to be nice to people that are violating and taking away people's civil rights. You can fuck all the way off.
Fuck you, bitch.
Oh.
Cunt. Yeah.
No, get it right. I'm a thunder cunt. I'm not just an ordinary one. I'm not an everyday cunt. I am a thunder cunt. I will thunder cunt your ass right on out of here. Put some respect behind my name. Y'all, all my subscribers, put the thunder cunt emoji up. There we go. I'm not just a garden variety one. I am the thunder. I put the thunder in it. Don't you ever call me a regular old cunt. Come on. Do better. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Don't you dare just call me a regular old cunt. Come on. Put that behind my name that I so deserve. Dreamy, did you vote for Trump?
Yeah, I did.
Okay. How old are you and what state did you vote in? Thank you, Chris. Look at that. Giraffe. Oh my God. Tara, thank you for subscribing. Okay. I'm so sorry. Say that again.
24, Illinois.
Oh, 24. Okay. Great.
How old are you?
53, Florida.
Oh, cool.
So what?
I mean, yeah, 1 year in jail. Do you agree? I'm assuming you're talking about the EO Trump signed today
Yes.
in regards to red flag.
Yeah.
Do
you agree with it?
Well, from what I understand when reading the EO, it was only for people who burned the flag in conjunction with inciting a riot.
Like on January 6th, they should have been able to, they should have been in jail for beating police officers with a flag.
I mean, yes, you agree. January 6th was a bad thing.
He pardoned them all. He let them all out of jail and pardoned them all. The fuck is wrong with you?
Presidents are going to pardon people who I don't agree with. That's just what.
No, January 6th is a whole nother beast, dude. And you're being intellectually dishonest. And I'm not going to continue to debate you if you're not even going to be honest. This is ridiculous.
You can have your opinion. I'm going to have mine. I don't agree with everyone Trump's pardons, and I don't agree with any president pardons. It's not even about the pardon.
Yeah.
Getting that.
Trump should be in jail. He had 34 felonies. You think and you guys made him president. Congratulations for not doing anything.
Well, despite him having 34 felonies and him being a rapist, he still managed to be hard, nice Kamala Harris.
Because of stupid people like you.
Everyone's just dumb, right?
Dumb as a box of rocks. Absolutely. Too many misogynists, too many racists, and too many people that fell for the okie doke because he lied to you and said he was going to make everything cheaper. And so he preyed on people's pain point of not being able to afford things. And so they believed him and they fell for the okie doke again because he didn't do shit. Now everything's just more expensive.
Right, so everyone's just dumb.
If it walks like a duck, quacks like a duck, it's probably a fucking duck. Yes.
So anyway, getting back to the topic, I'm pretty sure burning the flag thing was in conjunction with inciting a riot. I believe those were the exact words in the order. And if it is in conjunction with inciting a riot, I would agree.
Well, unfortunately, the Supreme Court. Oh, is it because of it? Well, is it because of it's desecrating the flag?
No, it's not even about the flag. Like, I believe you can burn it. Like, if you're just out.
So you think right here with Donald Trump desecrating this flag by writing on it?
No, it's not about that.
Or using the American flag to beat police officers with?
You're strawmanning and having an argument with yourself right now, Diablo.
Okay, I see.
I said you were allowed to burn it. If you just want to do it wherever, I don't care. You can burn it. Mm-hmm. But if you're trying to incite a riot in conjunction with burning it, which are the words in the
when are they inciting a riot? Who has ever burned a flag inciting a riot? Go.
Yeah, I believe those the White Proud Boys. That's what they call it somewhere. Charleston, something like that. But yeah, they were burning a lot of flags there. I believe
the Proud Boys were the ones that were at January 6th and that he pardoned.
Well, no, I'm talking about I think it's Charleston, North Carolina, something like that, where a bunch of white guys were screaming.
It's called Charlottesville. Jesus fucking
Yeah,
Christ.
they should be arrested. Yeah, that's
He
exactly
pardoned them. They were also there on January 6th.
No, so these are two different occasions. The people in January.
I know they're two different occasions, same people.
You're gonna tell me every single exact person that was in Charlottesville was at J6.
The Proud Boys, the Oath Keepers, the 3%ers were all at January 6th.
Okay, but what I'm saying is the people.
Same people in Charlottesville.
It's not going to be the same exact people. It may be the same
Oh
group.
my God, they're so fucking
not gonna be
dumb.
the same people
This is
they
so
pardoned.
painful.
Talking about people that he's pardoned and people at Charlottesville. They're two different people, humans.
They're the same people.
No, it's not. What are you talking about? It's maybe a part of the same group, not the same people. Do you not see that? What are you talking about?
Same group, same actions, same people. Sorry.
That's not how it works.
It's not how it works, even though it is.
No, but
Do you know that the Supreme Court has already ruled that burning a flag is protected free speech? So this little shtick thing he did today doesn't mean dick.
yeah, as long as it's not inciting a riot, you're right.
No, that's not a caveat to the Supreme Court. The Supreme Court said that burning a flag is protected free speech, even if it offends some people.
Yeah, that is true. As long as it's not inciting violence.
No, there's no caveat for that. Sorry. No. Executive order is not a law. The Supreme Court is going to trump his stupid EO every day, all day long.
I guess he owns the majority of the Supreme Court, so I guess we'll have to see it.
He owns the majority of the Supreme Court. Y'all hear this? He owns part of the Supreme Court. At least they said the quiet fucking part out loud. At least they said the quiet part out loud. He owns most of the Supreme Court. And you're bragging about that. You fucking cult member. This is so disgusting. I fucking hate these people. Rick C., thank you for the $3 for a $3 challenge. Everybody, this person. Oh, did they get clapped or they leave? Jesus H. Christ. Rick C. doing a $3 challenge. So Away's challenging everyone to send $3 to my Cash App or Venmo to help support my live if you're being educated and are entertained and you'd like to. Robin, thank you for the $2 for fuck Donald Trump. Thank you. I agree. Fuck that low. Hopefully he got the clap. All right, voted for Donald Trump. Hit that guest request. Come on up. Let's chat. Just making sure I didn't miss. Okay, there we go. The clap. Thanks, Pamela. I prepared for today's live. I prepared. Oh, thank you so much, Jennifer. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Thank you, Brighton. Appreciate you guys today. I prepared. I had 7 people requesting. Now I have none. Where are all the Trump supporters? Or have you just seen me dog walk everyone else and now you're like, shit, I can't come up? I mean, I don't blame you. I've smoked your doors, but sure. Defending flag burning is crazy. I'm not defending flag burning. I am defending the Constitution. The good old Constitution. Except you're wrong, Brian, because the Supreme Court said that burning a flag is free speech. You're just sadly wrong. Sorry. But you're usually wrong every day. Tara, thank you for the $3 for the $3 challenge. Shannon, thank you for the $3 for the $3 challenge. Thank you so, so much. I appreciate your support, guys. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit that guest request. Do you agree for the 1 year in jail? You say you hate MAGA, so people shouldn't bother requesting up. Then why are you here again? Why are you back? Oh, she's a HAGA. This FYFYWYF. Ew, ew, ew. She's a HAGA. But yeah, she's back in my life today. No one's holding you hostage, bitch. Can I have some HAGA drops in it? There we go. We need some HAGAs. Ew. She's a HAGA. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. The burning a flag is the proper way. Exactly. I love how they keep coming back every day. They're like, we don't, how come you talk to people? Why are you here? I mean, I know you can't quit me. I am pretty special. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Let's go. HAGA. Bye. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit that guest request. Come on up. Come on up. HAGA is a woman who voted for Trump, and she's a hag. Why are you so mean? Hey, Jen. If you're over there on the tube of you and you voted for Donald Trump, you can call in. The number is pinned at the top of the chat. Hey, Tina. People listen to your lives because it's very informative. How do you stay current with every issue? I do a lot of research, Ruben. I literally may only sit on here for 3 hours and debate people, but I do extensive amount of research. And I have to stay up on every bill, every executive order, every single thing. I even suffered through that god-awful press conference this morning, so you didn't have to, where I do my homework. I keep up on everything so that I can talk about it. So whatever topic is brought up, I can speak on it. So I know you guys only see me on here from 4 to 7 p.m., but I have to keep up on all the news. Yeah, I get exhausted trying to keep up too. I do too. I get really fucking exhausted. But we're in a fight for our democracy. I can't go out and protest because I have 2 special needs kids. This is my protest. I am tired. But I mean, if I go live every single day from 4 to 7 p.m. Eastern, 7 days a week. 7 days a week. I've missed 2.5 days in 15 months. That's how dedicated I've been to this and to our democracy and trying to save this country. So my grandkids and my great grandkids ask me what I did during this time when fascism came to America. What did I do? This is what I did. And the internet lives forever. And so while I'm here on TikTok, I'm simultaneously on YouTube. And every single one of my videos is preserved on YouTube. You can go back and watch it. Every single day. If you ever miss my show, go watch it on YouTube the next day. But my fight, my resistance will be cemented in history. And when people ask me what I did, this is what I did right here. This is my form of protest. This is me trying to educate people, me trying to turn hearts and minds. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. But I sure as fuck am going to try. I'm not just going to sit back. Just let this fascist fuck take over. Aaron, did you vote for Trump?
Yeah.
How old are you, and what state did you vote in?
25, Ohio.
Okay. Do you agree with the 1 year in jail executive order Trump signed today that if you burn American flag, you go to jail for a year?
No.
No. Yeah. Yeah. Why?
Well, because obviously the First Amendment, people can do what they want, obviously, with their own freedom. They can speak what they want. They can,
Thank you, Cameron.
they can paint the American flag to a gay pride flag. I mean, they can do whatever they want. Now, is it the right thing? No.
Well, morality is subjective. Like, if someone who's part of the LGBTQ community wants it to represent, they live in America too. So if they want to change the colors to match what, their representation, I don't care. But it's also the Supreme Court already ruled on it back in 1989 in Texas versus Johnson, that burning a flag is free speech and it's protected. So this executive order is basically just bunk. But let's see him try to enforce it when it's clearly already been decided by the Supreme Court that it is a freedom of is covered by the freedom of speech.
Correct. Now, I was going more towards, like, is it the right thing to do to burn the American flag? I don't think so, but you can.
Well, can I ask you a question? Do you think that if you look at the picture behind me, do you think that him signing an American flag and desecrating it that way is a moral thing to do?
I think, what is he doing, a signature or something?
Mm-hmm.
It's
still desecrating the flag, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. And what about beating cops with flagpoles and American flags? Do you think that's desecrating the flag? Do you think that's treating it honorably?
No, it is not. No, I don't agree with, any of those pictures.
So he's saying that people that burn the flag should go to jail, but he himself has desecrated the flag. All these people on January 6th desecrated the flag by beating cops with American flags, and then he pardoned them all. Yeah, he's a walking contradiction, isn't he? Come on.
I think the whole entire kind of government situation is a whole, like, I don't care if it was because I'm kind of sliding a little bit towards the middle every year that passes now.
Well, the more this guy violates the Constitution, I would hope that more sensible people from your side of the aisle would slide over, because what he is doing is blatantly unconstitutional. And this isn't the first one.
No,
he banned the AP News from the White House press pool because they said Gulf of Mexico instead of Gulf of America. He sued CBS for running stories about him he didn't like. He's violated the First Amendment over and over and over. He's violated the Fifth Amendment, the Fourth Amendment, the 14th Amendment, the 22nd Amendment by trying to overturn birthright citizenship on day one with a stupid executive order. Like, he's just going after the Constitution. He doesn't give a shit about the Constitution at all.
Yeah, I don't think really a lot of people up there with all the money in the world give a shit about anybody, the Constitution.
No. And the reason why we know that also is because this big, beautiful billionaire bill that just passed literally, and I mean literally, is taking food assistance and Medicaid from elderly people, children, and people that are the poorest in our country, okay? Just to give tax breaks to the millionaires and billionaires.
Yeah, it's...
Then what the hell did you vote for him for? I'm so frustrated because
I know you're frustrated.
Because we tried to warn you. I was here before the election, 4 hours a day trying to warn people about what he was going to do, because this is all written in Project 2025. It was an open book test. You guys just failed to read it. And he said of course, he lied and said he didn't know anything about it. And then he hired everybody from the Heritage Foundation into his administration. And thus, they're about 60% way through Project 2025. What the hell did you vote for him for?
Because I lived a good 4 years of my life, and from 2016 to 2020.
How old are you?
I'm 25.
And how old were you in 2016?
Let's do what?
You're still living with your mom and dad.
Yeah, I was correct.
Then you weren't doing better under Donald Trump. You weren't paying taxes. You weren't doing any of those things. You weren't, I mean, come on, man. Like, you weren't buying groceries. You weren't doing anything. You were a teenager. So you can't say, oh, I had the best 4 years under his administration. You didn't have shit.
Well, I didn't say the best. But I was.
In half of his administration, we were in a pandemic and lockdown. So I don't know why you said you were living your best life during his 4 years.
What? No.
The first.
2016 to 2020 was not half. That was half of Biden's.
Oh, that's true. That's true. That's true. But the first 2 years of Trump's administration, he had inherited a fucking amazing economy from Obama. And when he did the Tax Cuts and Jobs Act that became effective in 2018, everything started going downhill. Lucky for him, C-19 happened, right? Because he would have had to have taken responsibility for everything tanking. But he was able to blame it on C-19, even though it was his Tax Cuts and Jobs Act, which is why it's doing it again, which is why inflation is up, prices are up, everything is up from this big, beautiful bill and from his tariffs and stuff. So everything is more expensive. He ran ad nauseum on, I'm going to cut your prices. I'm going to cut your grocery prices day one. I'm going to cut your electricity down by 50%. My electricity is up 40%. Nothing is fucking cheaper. Everything is more expensive. He lied to you again. Because the first time he ran, which you were too young to vote, he said he was going to build the wall and have Mexico pay for it. He didn't. He said he was going to have an infrastructure package, the biggest one ever. Never did it. Said he was going to repeal the ACA and put the best healthcare plan we've ever had. He didn't do that either. Everything that he campaigned on, he did not one of them. Not a single one. And this time around, every single thing that he campaigned on, he is not doing. He is not lowering prices. He is not doing anything. He said he was going to make housing affordable. No, it's only going to make housing more expensive because he put tariffs again on steel and lumber. Like, you guys keep falling for the okie doke. You keep falling for his lies. And he talks a good game because he is a con man. And if you were my age, which I am 53 years old, we all know Trump from the 80s and 90s. His nickname was Don the Con. Like, literally, that was his nickname. I've hated that man before he ever became president. He has been a total schmuck. He's been a misogynist. He's been a racist. He has been a con man. He has been a fraud his entire life. And we were trying to tell you. And you guys just, I don't know, guess he talked a big game? I don't know what hold he has on his MAGA people, but he's a fraud.
I really think
He's a fraud.
he makes other people in these debates look little.
Kamala wiped the floor with him so hard that he refused a second debate. You have got to be kidding me.
Well, yeah, other people. It's gonna obviously there's gonna be different opinions. So I don't
No. One with a functioning brain watched that and said Trump won that debate. Like, literally no one. Other than maybe the MAGA cult. Like, yeah, baby, yeah. He was like, they're eating the dogs. They're eating the cats. He literally told people they're eating animals, and they weren't. It's a lie. She wiped the floor with his ass. She said he was going to turn the military against people, and you guys called her a liar. Everything she said about him was true. And it's coming true right before our eyes, where he's turning the military against the American people. She said that's exactly what he was going to do. And y'all are like, There was even a whole article written in The Hill how Kamala Harris was lying about Donald Trump, saying he would turn the military against the American people. And look what he's doing. She was spot on. The only thing people say about Kamala Harris is she laughs funny. Well, she wouldn't be having people kidnapped off the streets and thrown in internment camps or sent to El Salvador. Or now, for fuck's sake, they picked up Obrego Garcia after a judge released him. He went back home, got to spend the weekend with his family, and they arrested him again when he turned up to his ICE appointment this morning and are threatening to send him to fucking Uganda. Why are they sending this man to Africa? It's to punish. It's to punish him. Because they fucked up in his deportation and he humiliated them. This is all about revenge. They have treated this man such like just scum of the earth, and he has done nothing. He doesn't have a single criminal conviction. He's not a criminal. He's done absolutely nothing. They have railroaded this man to death. And now they picked him up again. They told him to report to his ICE appointment. So he showed up today, and they fucking rearrested him and said they're sending him to Uganda. Thank you for who just subscribed. I was in the middle of a sentence and I didn't see the name. I'm so sorry.
No, I get what you're saying.
It's disgusting.
I get it. I mean, but there, all right, he's 7 months into his, the second term, correct?
The 7 longest months of my entire fucking life.
Yeah, I mean, that's what it was when, I mean, you gotta be in other people's shoes as well. What do you think the Republicans were like when...
What did Joe Biden do? Did Joe Biden kidnap people off the streets and throw them in internment camps? Or did he pass the infrastructure package, the PACT Act, which expanded veterans benefits for the first time in decades, the Inflation Reduction Act, which brought our inflation rate down faster than any other country on the planet? Is that what you're talking about? These are not the same fucking thing. With him taking up people's civil rights, and you're talking about fucking Joe Biden.
I'm saying you got to be like, what do you think the Republicans were thinking? Oh, this is the longest 7 fucking months of my life.
And what did he do to make it the 7 longest months? Huh? What did Biden do that was so egregious? Literally, this man does something every fucking day. Every single day. Ever since he decided not to release the e-files, he has troops in Washington, D.C. He's doing everything to distract away from the e-files. He's doing everything in his power. All of this stuff.
I also think he's...
Day after day after day after day, just doing more authoritarian shit. Did you see his news conference this morning where he said some people want a dictator? Some people want a dictator. I'm not a dictator, but some people are saying they want one. He said he wanted to be a dictator on day one, and you guys are like, he's just joking. He's just being funny. He's just trolling you Dems. He's out on TV talking about being a dictator, like getting people warmed up to the idea or something. This is dangerous shit, dude. And you're hemming and hawing like you guys had it so rough under the Biden administration.
I wasn't saying I did, but I was saying...
You said put myself in the shoes of Republicans during the last 4 years. It probably seemed like the longest 4 years of their life. No, because Joe Biden didn't do anything to make people fearful. You guys might not have liked Joe Biden, but people are in fear for their life. They're kidnapping and just disappearing people off the streets. They're asking them, where are you taking them? Do you have a warrant? They're not even identifying themselves as police officers. They're showing no warrants. They could come pick you up. They could come pick me up. But I have the privilege of having white skin, so they're not looking for me. They're just snatching up brown people. This is it. We are a terror state. They're like, I wonder why the border, people aren't coming across the border anymore. Yeah, I wouldn't fucking either. Because you're going to end up in alligator Alcatraz or deported to Uganda. They took people from Vietnam. They deported people from Vietnam to Sudan. They're sending them to war-torn countries for what? Deportation is supposed to be a legal process to send people back to their country of origin. This is cruelty is the point. This regime is absolutely no different than 1930s Germany and 1930s and 40s Germany. This is the modern day Gestapo. They're doing exactly what they did in Germany by rounding people up that they don't like.
I don't think you can say that because
100% because they didn't start with, yes, I can, because the Gestapo didn't start with unaliving people. They kidnapped them first and put them in camps before they exterminated them. So I am 100% drawing a correlation, 100% historically correct. It is the exact same thing. They didn't start with exterminating people either. This is mirroring history almost step by step, verse by verse. Okay? Did you not read about 1930s Germany in school? Did you not learn the timeline? Because this is the exact timeline we're on. And if you wondered when you were sitting in school listening to the story of how the Holocaust could have happened, and you thought, oh my word, I wonder what I would do during that time. How could so many people have just stood by and let it happen? You're doing it right now. Which is why I am fighting for this every fucking day. I am on this app trying to educate people and stop what's happening. I'm only doing what I can do from the little corner of my world. But damn, we can't just be silent, because we would be like the people in 1930s Germany that didn't do anything to stop it. There's more of us than there are of them. If everyone joins up, we can stop this. And for you to still be kind of just hemming and hawing on that side, think about it. You know how bad the Holocaust was. It was awful, but they didn't start by incinerating people. And yeah, I am getting a little emotional about it because it's that serious. And for so many people to not see it, it's frightening as fuck. If we all band together instead of fighting each other, we need to fight the billionaires. We need to fight the fascist regime. If we fight together, there's more of us than there are of them. But you guys won't admit it to yourself because you know how fucking disgusting 1930s Germany was and 40s Germany was. You know how bad it is. And you don't want to correlate the two because it is mind-blowing, but you got to do it because this is where we are. This is where we are. And this is where we're headed if we don't stop it. Because they're not going to stop with immigrants. He already put out an executive order that the unhoused are next. Or now it's mentally ill also. Who's to say what mental illness is? Who's to say he doesn't think that Trump, do you know somebody in Congress tried to pass a bill that said Trump derangement syndrome is meant to classify it as a mental illness? So that means all the Democrats are going to be sent to camps because we're mentally ill because we have Trump derangement syndrome. Where does it fucking end, Aaron? RFK Jr. said that autistic kids need to be reparented. They need to be sent to re-education camps and reparented. Kids with autism. I have kids with autism. They're not going to stop. They're not going to stop at immigrants. And once you would finally admit it to yourself, maybe you'll be interested in joining us in the fight. Because this is about humanity. This is about human rights. And he probably won't stop there either. Where are all these 2A nuts that said that they had to have their weapons because they had to rise up against a tyrannical government? What's pretty fucking tyrannical? Where are they? Oh, they're on his side. Judy, thank you for the $3 for the $3 challenge, and fuck Trump. Thank you. They'll probably come for you one day because you're not MAGA enough. Or you're not the right religion. You're not Christian enough. You're not a Christian nationalist, so you aren't good enough either. Like, they don't just stop. It's about power. It's about getting rid of others. It's about ethnic cleansing. Stephen Miller said he wanted everyone in the country to look like him. AKA envelopian, mayonnaise colored, like me.
I have no clue who Stephen Miller even is, but
He's Trump's advisor. Let me just ask you one more question. I'm glad you're thinking, but I want you to listen.
yeah, I mean,
If you think, if anything that's happening right now, if Joe Biden was doing it, would you be okay with it?
if Joe Biden was doing it,
Or Obama was doing any one of these things Trump has done in the last 7 months?
no, I mean, no, not really.
No. And you shouldn't like it now. Even if it's the guy you voted for, right is right and wrong is wrong, dude.
Correct. I mean, I never said I cared for it. Yeah, I voted for Donald Trump.
You did vote for it. But you do know that you don't have to stay supporting him, right? Like, you can call out like, this shit's fucked up.
But what I was going to go back to a little while ago was, all right, we're 7 months in. I feel like people need to wait at least
Nope.
what a year.
He is doing this shit on the daily, Aaron. He's stripping away people's rights with executive orders and snatching people up off the street. How long are we going to wait? Wait for what? Wait for what?
Wait for things
To see how much worse it's going to get? We can't wait to see how much worse it's going to get.
Well, I mean, yeah, you really can't. You can't realize how much right now he has on his plate with this whole war.
He hasn't done shit. He was president for 4 years. It's not like it's his first rodeo. He's had 4 years and 7 months. He's not new. Okay? He's not the new kid who just don't know what he's doing. Okay?
Right,
No.
But again, a lot of shit doesn't happen in 7 months.
No amount of this bullshit has ever happened this fast in this country. He's doing it. Steve Bannon gave up the game. Probably don't know who he is either, but he said it's called a blitzkrieg. Basically, it's you throw so much shit at them that they cannot keep up. So some things won't get challenged because it just flew under the radar. He has so much on his plate that he has spent 24% of his presidency golfing. So much on his plate. Do you know how many days it took Hitler to take over Germany?
No.
53 days. 53 days. You're like, give him another year. No, we can't afford to wait. We cannot afford to wait. And just see. You have to stand up to a dictator. He went on TV today and threw around the word dictator several times. Some people want a dictator. I'm not saying I'm a dictator because I'm not, but a dictator, some people do want a dictator. He's trying to get people used to the word dictator. Do you not see what he's doing? We need you to help us on our side and help us fight this shit. He is definitely testing the waters. He is 100% testing the waters. 100%.
And honestly, after these 4 years, it wouldn't be helping anybody. It would probably just be sitting there watching the news saying, meh.
Huh?
What's that?
I'm saying it wouldn't be, if I ever went independent, it wouldn't be fighting for anybody. It would just be sitting on the news saying,
Listen, dude, you don't have to sign up to be a Democrat. You don't even have to change your party affiliation. You could stay a fucking Republican if you want to. But right is right and wrong is wrong. And we have to get rid of the fascist regime, then get somebody normal in there. Then we can go back to fiscal policy and differences on small government and big government, how we run the country. We are not in that time right now. We have to fight the fascist that's trying to take over the country. And then we can go back to, we'll just agree to disagree in politics. That is not this moment.
I'm not disagreeing to disagree. But I'm also not agreeing with some of the stuff.
What do you not agree?
Is it because nothing has affected you? Are you a straight white man?
I'm not a straight white man now. I'm actually Hawaiian.
Do you just think this because it doesn't affect you that's why you don't care that other people are having their rights taken away?
No, it's not really just a don't care factor. It's just, I don't really know. I guess maybe at some point, it's at a little percentage.
Understand that it eventually affects you, and it actually already has. You just probably don't even know it.
Oh my God. Did you also hear the press conference today where he said he wants to change the name of the Department of Defense to the Department of War?
It's that.
I don't know what you're trying to make me think of. I mean,
It's not a matter of.
It's not a matter of thinking.
It's a matter of common sense.
the defensive war, I really don't care if...
No, not defensive.
No, it's called the Department of Defense for...
Because we defend our homeland and our allies, but we don't create war. We don't attack. Well, we do attack other countries. That's not true. But we're supposed to be in a defense stance, not a Department of War. What about how new wars? Trump's going to stop all the wars. This is so freaking ridiculous.
What war has it started?
Oh, jeez.
Do you not remember him booming Iran like a month or two ago?
That was not our war.
He just deployed 4,000 troops, or he's going to deploy 4,000 troops to fucking Venezuela.
He's trying to help out Israel.
Not our war.
Not our war. Fuck Israel.
Okay, then let's hold on. Then
Fuck Israel.
okay, not our war, not our war. Then what? Then he put us into a conflict.
Right. We're not part of that. We inserted ourselves into bombing Iran for absolutely no reason. We are not, I know you're going to bring up Ukraine. We don't have a boot on the ground. We are not involved in that conflict. We send them aid and weaponry because we're contractually obligated to do so.
And
it's the exact same with Israel. We send them weaponry to defend themselves, to protect themselves, but by them, not by us.
Well, I mean, I just gotta say, I guess shit happens.
That's not if it happens.
Oh my God, this is absolutely ridiculous. You're so dumb. These fucking 20-year-old red-pilled incels literally just make my ass itch. Go away, Aaron. I literally spent fucking 45 minutes. We had a really good conversation. He was like, shit happens.
That's ridiculous.
People are losing their rights. Shit happens. People are being kidnapped off the streets. Shit happens.
Tell me your education level without telling me your education level.
One moment. Plain in my face. Oh my God. These 20-something-year-olds just don't fucking know anything. And they're so red-pilled. He agreed with me. He was agreeing with me all the way up. And then he's like, well, shit happens. Right? It was almost a good conversation, right? Oh, Lord, I need therapy.
Oh. You got an interesting one made that in there.
Oh, God. Hey, if you guys want to help support my life, Cash App Venmo right here, Diava Talks. I lose brain cells every time I talk to them. MAGA is forever. Oh, my God.
Yeah. That's like, oh, my Lord.
What rights are being lost?
Oh, I'm not going to do this, sir.
Yes, you are. Being lost to your position.
What?
No.
Yes, I'm what? No, I'm not.
If you're going to come and say, what rights have people lost? Get the fuck out of here. Y'all be nice. Yeah, don't make fun. Don't make fun. He obviously has like a speech impediment or something. We're not making fun. That's not why we're dropping him at all.
Because he said yes, I am.
Yeah, I'm like, no. 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 What rights? Nobody's losing any rights. What are you talking about? Get out of here. If you don't know what rights people are losing, you are not paying attention, and I don't have the crayons to tell you.
Yeah, you were just making fun of that dude.
I did not. I specifically did not.
Nope. Yes.
Nope.
I just dropped him because
Nope.
he said, yes, I was. And no, I'm not.
That is exactly what he said. He said, we're not doing that. He says, yes, you are. And so Val's like, no, we're not.
That's pretty lame.
Did you vote for Trump? Obviously you did. You have no decorum. How old are you and what state did you vote in?
Yeah, I voted for Trump. I'm from
We
Texas, that state.
Yeah. Well, how old are you?
I was just kind of worried about you.
How old are you?
Oh, I'm a good 38 years old, man.
Great. It's not a hard question. Do you agree with the 1 year in jail executive order that Donald Trump signed today for people that burn the flag?
Nah, I think they should just get shot square in the nuts.
Pig.
Thank you for embarrassing the state that my family, through W.D. Wagner, which I'm a descendant of, helped create. Thank you for the embarrassment.
They're all such fucking trash. Straight trash. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. The fuck? Thomas, did you vote for Trump? Ugh. Typhoid. Thomas, did you vote for Trump?
I sure did, and I would vote for him again.
Ah, of course you would. How old are you and what state did you vote in?
I
I'm in my 60s, and I'm a disabled combat veteran, and I live on the West Coast.
Thank you for breaking your oath.
You traitor to your oath. Got it.
Traitor, really? Did you serve?
No,
Are you willing to serve for your country?
no,
Have you ever been willing to serve for your country?
no.
You call me the traitor.
Yes, you took an oath to the Constitution, and Trump is violating the Constitution. So I don't care if I served, you served, the hole in the ground served. If he's violating the Constitution,
You actually know what the oath says?
yes,
What's it say?
it says you take an oath to the Constitution against all enemies,
I will obey the orders of the President of the United States.
not illegal orders,
No, it actually says you're forgetting the word there. So
lawful,
What am I forgetting?
lawful,
If they were, no,
lawful
it-
orders,
The Constitution.
lawful orders. Protect and defend the Constitution.
No, I know what it's. I know. I've been to war. I know about lawful orders.
Don't care.
I know about the Geneva Convention. I know about the Hague Convention. But you dingling liberals, you don't have a clue.
Yes, we do. So can you tell me, is it lawful orders or unlawful orders? Dude, I don't allow men to speak over me, and stop it. You're 60-something years old. Act your age. Have some decorum.
It does.
I'm speaking, and I don't allow men to speak over me, and you need to shut your pie hole when I'm speaking.
What liberals do, they cut you off.
Yes.
well, you do that to yourself.
Yes. By having no self-control.
See, if you see a Republican do that, it ain't happening. Republicans don't cut people off.
Yes, they do.
Donald J. Trump kicked out White House press pool because they said Gulf of America, Gulf of Mexico instead of Gulf of America. He kicked them out of the White House press pool for saying Gulf of Mexico. Oh, but Republicans don't censor. Republicans don't censor. Oh my God, they're so fucking brainwashed.
Kick them out. No, they're gas. They shouldn't be allowed.
We're not. You're not. You didn't come up here to.
And the
I'm not
Gulf of
drop you down.
America.
You can't if you don't have any decorum. I'm 60 years old. You have
Yeah, you're
decorum.
60-year-old.
You don't understand. You don't understand. You don't understand. It's I, your name, who solemnly swear or affirm that I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States against enemies, foreign and domestic. That I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same, and I will obey the orders of the President of the United States and the orders of officers appointed by me according to regulations and the Uniform
Code of Military Justice.
So help me God. Sir, you do not have to abide by any orders that are illegal by the Uniform Code of Military Justice.
Correct. Brian over here on the tube of you says awfully white and pasty for a Floridian. Do you ever go outside or go to a job, or you're just grifting here for money? Does anybody want to tell Brian? This is my job, Brian. I educate and I entertain dumbass Trump supporters. So go ahead and send a contribution. There's a little dollar sign at the bottom of your screen. You can just go ahead and send a contribution, or you can Cash App and Venmo me at Diava Talks. Thank you. If you guys would like to help support this grifter, Cash App Venmo right there. Corvette, did you vote for Trump? Hello? Corvette? Oh, okay. No, it's okay. It happens. Thank you for tapping the screen. I'm not mad. All right. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. There's 1,000 people in here. I know there's Trump voters in here. So get your booty up here. Let's go. Do you agree with the 1 year in jail for burning the flag EO that Trump signed today? If you're over there on the tube of you can call into the number on the top of the screen, pinned at the top of the messages if you want to call in if you voted for Trump. Julie, thank you for the $5 cash up for a $5 challenge. Julie is doing a $5 challenge for anyone and everyone who wants to help support my live to send just $5 to my Cash App or Venmo to help support me. Thank you, Julie. Appreciate that. Oh, who just subscribed? Solander, thank you for subscribing. Thank you so much. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. I am looking for people that voted for Donald Trump to discuss the flag burning EO that was signed today. If you agree with it, or if you don't agree with it, if you voted for Trump and you don't agree with it, that's okay too. But I just want Trump voters to come up whether you agree or not. I'm going to change my gift goal. Thank you guys for smashing out that gift goal. I really do appreciate it. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit that guest request and come on up.
That's what the officers, I don't know if a lot of people know this, but the oath for commissioned officers is different. That's what's not in the oath of the commissioned officers.
Ray, thank you for subscribing. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you subscribing. And Daryl, thank you for the $10. We love you and your grift, LOL. Thank you, Daryl. Thank you for the grift money. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. If you guys cared about the U.S. flag code, you wouldn't put it and make it into apparel. You would have T-shirts with the American flag on them or any of those things, right? Yeah, you're a hypocrite. If you voted for Donald Trump, somebody said repeat that, Val. They didn't hear you.
In for commissioned officers, the oath is actually different.
Oh.
For commissioned officers, the President of the United States does not exist in the
Miss Lisa Green Eyes, thank you for subscribing. Rick, thank you for subscribing. Oh my God, thank you so much. I'm trying to get my subscriptions back up. If you guys want to help one of your favorite left creators for less than a cup of coffee a month, I would love for you to subscribe. Thank you so much.
Their whole duty for an officer, and it's just, I do solemnly swear, most of it's the same or affirm, that I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States against all enemies, foreign and domestic, that I will bear in true faith and allegiance to the same, and I take the obligation freely without any mental reservation or purpose of evasion, and I will well and faithfully discharge the duties of the office in which I am about to enter. So help me God. That's there is nothing about the president in that, because by the time the orders get down through commissioned officers, they should be already determined to be lawful.
Thank you, Chris. Thank you, Val. Tara, thank you for the $5. Always up for any challenge. Thank you so much for trying to educate this young 25-year-old Trumper. Thought you were getting through to him. So did I, man. I really did. Oh, Brian, thank you for the $20. Love ya. Brian Rundle, I love you. You're so awesome. Thank you so much for your support. I really appreciate it. Having other creators support you feels really special. Thank you. Thank you, Val, for that. I didn't know they had a different one either. Okay, you guys are asking who's in jail. Well, not for the flag burning, but but no, Donald Trump signed an executive order today that if you burn a flag, you should get 1 year in jail. And I'm asking people, do you agree with the EO that he signed today? And I'm looking for Trump voters to answer that question. Whether you agree or you don't, but I want to talk to you. Yeah, what they're doing to Abrego Garcia is fucking disgusting. It is an abuse of power. And it is nothing but just absolute revenge for him making them look stupid, even though it was them who made the mistake. And sending him to Uganda? The fuck? There's a travel advisory against people going to Uganda. Why is he sending people to Sudan and Uganda and places where there's political unrest and harm being done to people and human rights violations and stuff? Why are they sending them to those countries? Deportation is a legal process, and you're supposed to go back to your native country, and he can't go back to El Salvador. So the judge told him he could stay here, and he showed up this morning to his ICE appointment like they asked him to. He was being what? Compliant. And now they picked him up again. He got to spend one weekend with his children. Fucking disgusting. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. They are trying to make an example out of him, but that's because he made an example out of their incompetency. And they're taking his revenge on him. There's a special place in hell or in the Nuremberg trials, Nuremberg style trials for these fuckers. I hate it here too, Lisa. Disgusting fucking filth. These people are not human. They're acting like animals. Aaron, what are you back for?
Well, when I say shit happens, I get killed.
Yeah, because it's insensitive and inhumane and it's fucking disgusting.
Because I had no control of that.
We all have duties.
If one person doesn't have rights, constitutional rights, none of us do. Because that means any one of us could be accused of something or have our rights taken away. So we have to stand up for people that are losing their constitutional rights.
You might want to look up the term civic duty.
And for you to be like, well, shit happens.
No, not for Iran at all. Okay, see, this is the way y'all want to try to spin things, but we're not for Iran at all. But it wasn't our fight. It wasn't it wasn't for us to get involved in. Okay, this was between, really, it's between a lot, and it's a fight that's been going on, so everybody knows, for over 100 years. This is not our fight.
No.
Now, we protect them by giving them. It's their fight. The reason we're not upset with what's happening in Ukraine is because we gave Ukraine what they needed and not our troops. And they have done a great job with just getting equipment. This is what didn't happen in Afghanistan, okay, or Iraq. The people didn't stand up against a bad government, and then they sat there and let the Americans do the whole thing. We've got a country fighting for themselves, and that's what we want to put down.
Exactly. Ukraine has taken out a lot of Russia's troops and a lot of their equipment. They might be small, but they're fucking mighty, and they've been using our weaponry in a good way.
They've been using weaponry from all over the world. I mean, it's not
Yes,
just ours.
yes, correct. But
Germany,
yeah,
UK weaponry. I mean, a lot of NATO weaponry, and that's okay. That's fine. They're fighting for themselves, which is what they should be doing. Our obligation to them was to give them the equipment. That's what we have done.
do you know why we give Ukraine equipment, Aaron?
Because we have a contract.
Well, it was called the 1990. Yeah, it was a 1994 Budapest Memorandum. In order to temper down, I guess, the nuclear or fight or whatever, Ukraine once had more nuclear weapons than Russia. So we asked, now, not only did we, but the United States, Russia, Northern Ireland, and the UK all signed the Budapest Memorandum that if Ukraine would get rid of all of their nuclear weapons, should they ever be invaded, we would send them the weaponry to defend themselves. And so they got rid of all of their nuclear power, all of it. So when Russia signed that too, mind you, I hope you don't forget that little part. Russia signed that too. And then Russia invaded them, breaking that. And so we had to hold up our end of the bargain because they denuclearized when we asked them to. And then they got invaded. So we had to provide them the weaponry to defend themselves because we promised them to do it. They did their part. Now we're doing ours. That's why we do that with Ukraine.
Correct.
And we don't have a single boot on the ground. Mitria
Yeah,
wanted.
as it should have.
Well, that's what's been done. That's what happened in Ukraine.
Right.
We haven't flown planes over there. We haven't gone
Mm-mm.
bombed Russia. We haven't done any of that. Okay.
But yeah, correct. But do you think that he bombed Iran because he doesn't want two wars at one time?
So you start another one?
So you start another one?
I think
That you know what I'm saying? All that, man, if you don't know the history of Iran, that's a problem here. Because
He's only
they
24. He probably doesn't.
They will retaliate.
Yes.
Don't know when, don't know where, don't know how. They will do it.
Mm-hmm.
And they did it under his last term.
Mm-hmm.
With no response from him.
Correct. Mike, your hashtag is hilarious. Mitria said she wanted to try something different with Aaron. She wants to do a different line of questioning, I'm assuming. So Mitria, go for it.
Yeah, I just wanted to, first of all, I'm going to give you some grace because I feel like you saying, well, shit happens, was not you disregarding what you've heard. It was a stock response that you use when you're uncomfortable about something. And I just want you to be okay with that discomfort because I think that, because you said something else that really struck me. You said, well, didn't Republicans feel the same way when Biden got put into office for those first 7 months? And the difference is Biden and Democrats they have not done anything like this. Biden never said things like, well, can't we just shoot him in the legs? Well, I'm just going to be a dictator for one day. And that is something that has come out of this man's mouth prior to him ever being elected. And all I wanted to say, I just wanted to appeal to you on that level and say I don't think you were being disrespectful when you said, well, shit happens. But think about those responses when you're uncomfortable. And just, I mean, you were obviously thinking, you were very silent earlier.
He was.
But I'm going to tell you something. I feel like you are understanding. I feel like
I'm trying to. I'm trying to understand. I'm trying to take in everything I can because I'm all ears when someone's talking. I mean, I've always learned to be respectful. I mean, that's the way it is. That's how it's always been when someone's talking.
Okay, well, all I wanted to do was come here and say,
you can
say
respond.
that I understand why you said that, and I get what you're going through. It can be uncomfortable to hear these things and to think about it this way. You're up here with two incredibly intelligent people about these things that are going on. So while you have the opportunity to be up here and take in some free education about this, definitely keep your ears open and just keep your mind open to receive the information. That's really all I wanted to say because I do think that at 24, shit happens, just becomes that response that you're like, I don't know what else to say, I'll just say this. But I do think that you have it in you to listen and absorb. So just do that. That's all I wanted to come up here and say.
That works.
Thank you, Mitria.
Thank you.
And thank you, Mitria. Thank you for that reminder because I have always said, especially the really young 20s, they just don't know a lot of things. And I'm not saying that as a dig, and that if they're willing to learn, we have to be willing to teach. And I am willing to teach. The part that I think that got me and made me feel that it was disrespectful is because you're like, well, shit happens. And, I'm talking about like people being kidnapped off the streets and people, being sent to, concentration camps. That's what I call them because there's no difference. At Alligator, Alcatraz, and Auschwitz are the same. It's just a place to house large groups of people that have had no due process and have just been picked up and stuck there. So it is what it is, and I like to call it what it is. So I do appreciate. I know you guys probably are. Your parents conservative?
I think my parents are on the foot of Republicans.
That's usually how it is with the young 20s guys. They usually come from conservative families, usually conservative Christian families, where the patriarchy is upheld and stuff like that. But that's why I was just trying to show you how this is mirroring 1930s and 40s Germany.
Yeah, no, I get where you're coming from.
Like it's like there's a mirror being held up, and it's hard to hear because we don't want to think that that's going to happen in our generation, right? Like, because that's fucked up. We know how bad that was. It sucks. But that's exactly what's happening, and that's what I was trying to get you to see, how what he's doing is mirroring. That's why that whole birthday party, that whole birthday parade, which he called a military parade for whatever, it was for him. Because in his first administration, you're probably too young, but in his first administration, he asked them to do a North Korea style birthday parade for him too. And the military back then told him, fuck no, we don't do that in the United States. So this time he got Pete Hegseth and all the people that would not tell him no, so that he could do whatever he wanted. And he got his military parade. But that was also another way of normalizing having tanks and military people in the streets of Washington, D.C. And now look what he's done. He's now deployed troops to Washington, D.C. And he said he's also going to deploy them in 19 other states. So he is doing a federal takeover of the American people using our military against us, which is also against the Constitution.
Do you think it would be right if it's where the most crime is?
Yeah, if that's really what I still say no. But if that was true, 9 of the top 10 states for violence are red states, and that's not where he's sending troops. No, he's sending them to Democratic cities with black mayors.
I believe it. Yeah, I believe it.
What about states' rights? Wasn't he all about states' rights? So now the federal government's just going to come in and take over the states? Come on now. You know this is wrong.
Yeah, and I think what set him off that note was.
It was the E-Files.
Well, yeah.
He literally got up. But let me just tell you something. In May, he literally got up on television in May and said that crime in D.C. had dropped by 25%. He gets up 2 months later and says it's crime infested. He's a liar.
I think what set him off that whole state, like the whole states and federal stuff, is his whole controversy with Gavin Newsom.
He's jealous of Gavin Newsom. Gavin Newsom runs the fourth biggest economy in the world. Do you know that California doesn't compete with states? It is the 4th largest economy in the world. Just the state of California. He is jealous of Gavin Newsom. That's it. He thinks LA is crime infested. DC is crime infested. It's not. It's not. Gavin's younger. Gavin's handsome. People like him. He's popular. He runs the 4th largest economy in the world, just in one state. He's just jealous. He was jealous of Obama, which is why he did anything that had Obama's name on it, he overturned. Did you know Obama left him a pandemic response team and a pandemic playbook on how to handle a pandemic should another one come? Because Obama handled, literally just on the tip of my tongue. Fuck. Hold on. Ebola. Oh, did he leave? Why Why'd you leave? And he threw out the pandemic response team and the playbook. So when we got hit with C-19, he had no plan. Just because it was Obama's name was on it. He's just jealous. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request, come on up. Right, swine flu, there was several. He dealt with, actually, I think 3 or 4 that never went anywhere because he had a playbook and he had a response team that nipped it in the bud. Hey, Bladen, good to see you, bud. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. We got about 15 more minutes and I'm going to start bringing up friendly. So if you voted for Donald Trump, there's over 875 people in here. I know there's Trump voters in here, so come on up. If you agree with the EO that was signed today by Donald Trump to jail people for a year if they burn the American flag, if you agree or do not agree and you voted for Trump, I would like to hear what you have to say. So hit the guest request and come up. How do I know what, Steve-O? Why don't you come up and use your big boy voice and just ask me? I don't answer questions from the comment section. You're not going to hide in the cheap seats. Come on up. I sent you an invite. All you have to do is accept it. You don't even have to request up. Aaron left. I don't know where he went. Steve didn't accept my invite. Is it something I said, Steve? I'm nice. Why come up? Democrats made it so easy for MAGA. They're wrong on every issue. Oh my God. Talk about projection. Oh my Lord. Democrats are wrong on everything. Woo, the projection is strong. I sent you an invite, Lou. If you don't come up, you're a chicken. That was an accusation. Hey, if you guys want to help support my live, I do have my Cash App, Venmo, Diava Talks on that little blue banner over there. If you want to help support my live, I really do appreciate it. Donald Trump here. I'm going to show you Trump today. Y'all, this man is not well. I mean, oh no. Look at this. Look at his hand. Look at his face. He is so fucking bronzed up. His eyes are like slits. This was during the press conference this morning. Look at the bags under his eyes. He does not look bad. I mean, he does not look well. Yes, this administration is hiding what's wrong with him. Which, you know, if it was Joe Biden, there would be, I'd be on the 24-hour news loop. And he sat the whole time, yes. He does not look well. This is what I was going to put up earlier when he was up here. Standing in the shadow of greatness. A small little man. Standing in the shadow of greatness. All I want for Christmas is obituary. I know MAGA really thinks Trump's going to be around in 2028 to run again. Like, obituaries. The best Christmas ever. Diavatox, is this for your Cash App? The Diavatox on the little blue banner. Yeah, that's my Cash App and Venmo name. It has my same logo, so you know it's me. The big, beautiful obituary we're all waiting for. I was going to do this too. This usually pisses up, but I thought this would piss them off. Her face says it all. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit that guest request. What doesn't make sense is that no courts have stopped military actions of Trump yet. The military just has to not follow unlawful orders. The look on her face, that's me. That's like, ugh, why do you still support Trump? Ew, fuck. Oh, because she had a funny laugh. Oh, James, those pictures are great. Let me see if you guys can see it. These are Queen Elizabeth's hands right before she expired. Same type of bruising. Mitria, thank you for the $5 challenge to buy a flag and burn that bitch. Thank you. $5 challenge. Cash App Venmo to buy a flag and burn that bitch. If you want to help support it, send me $5 to Cash App and Venmo. $5 challenge to buy and burn a flag. There we go. That's a challenge I like. Buy a flag and burn that bitch. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. You got 5 more minutes, and I'm going to start bringing up friendlies, and it's going to be a real big echo chamber in here. So now's your time. Come on up. Carolyn, thank you for the $5. Keep educating keep the uneducated for keeping the uneducated educated. Thank you so much, Carolyn. Jennifer, thank you for $5 for burn it. Burn it. Yeah, typically you don't put an IV in the same spot over and over and over. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. I've actually had quite a few Trumpers today. There hasn't been much time where I haven't had anybody in the box. So that's good. That means all his veins are bad. Yep. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Let's go. He does, Rich. Right, Jack? You're going to have a big barbecue? Lolly and Pop. This is not an airport. You do not need to announce your departure. Thank you. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit that guest request. Let's go. I used to get IV therapy. I did Remicade, which was an IV therapy. I did that for like 7 years. They usually use a different vein. I don't either, Chris. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on, let's do one more. Well, they said he has venous insufficiency, so. Yeah. Thank you guys for yeah. Make sure you guys are gifting Val too.
It's all good. I haven't been here very long.
I know. I thought you were live. I thought you were live doing your own live because somebody came in here and said he was going to go. He goes, I'm just going to go over to Val's live. I don't want to be. I'm not going to stay here. And I'm like, okay.
I wasn't live.
That's so funny.
They were headed to a dead end.
That's so funny. Trying to make me think or be upset that they're going to your live instead of mine. I'm like, okay.
There's a black hole they're headed to. They go,
I'm like, okay. Or, all right. I changed it to the coral. The coral just comes up pretty. If you vote for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Let's go. Oh, I got a couple people. They're probably friendlies getting in line. How much you want to bet? They're friendlies getting in line. Oh, except for Kimberly. Kimberly did vote for Trump. But Kimberly, remind everybody again how old you are, what state you voted in.
53, Minnesota.
Okay.
Can I just ask Val a question about the Constitution?
Sure. Thank you, Katrina.
Okay, so Val, last week I heard you say that I think it was Sundays that maybe you do something like
Constitution.
on it.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, Sunday.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah, 5 p.m. Central, and it's done on Antifa's side.
Oh.
Antifa's.
Oh boy. Okay. So it's not on your page?
No, it's not on my page.
He does it with Antifa.
Yeah.
Okay, so whose site do I need to go to then?
And just look up Antifa.
It's Nutty
Just
Professor.
Antifa, that's it.
Isn't his profile picture is the red People Sick Day?
Yeah, People Sick Day.
Yeah.
All right. No, that's what I wanted to know because I want to keep learning, but I want to check that too.
Not a problem. Yeah, I do it with a group of people, so it's not just me. He's Antifa, which goes by Nutty Professor.
The Nutty Professor. He teaches constitutional law.
Yeah, he teaches constitutional
Oh.
law. And then I have, and then we have Shay, which is a historian.
Yep.
And then we had like last week we had Attorney Di.
She's an attorney that goes through all the orders and EOs and the court files and stuff like that and explains them in plain English.
And it's Attorney DI.
And it's what? Attorney
D is in the dog, I is in DI.
Like Di is short for Diana.
Yeah,
Di.
perfect.
So DI, yeah.
Yeah, I need to brush up on a lot of that. So if it's in simple terms, that will be helpful.
It does, and we're going through the last amendments right now, and we're going to start on the Articles of Confederation, so we may go back through the version of them later. But yeah, we welcome anybody to come to that live and listen to it. It is extremely educational.
Wonderful. I appreciate that. Thank you so much.
Not a problem. Thank you.
Okay, that was all I had for today.
Can I ask you a question while you're up here, Kim?
Absolutely.
What do you think about the executive order that Trump signed today to jail anyone for a year that burns the American flag? What do you think of that?
I think it's ridiculous.
Right, because it's already protected free speech.
Yes, and I think we have more important things to worry about.
Yeah. Well, it's also against the Constitution because the Supreme Court ruled in 1989, Texas versus Johnson, that burning a flag is covered under free speech. So again, Donald Trump is going after the First Amendment in direct violation of the First Amendment because it's already been ruled as being protected free speech. And I know he's been told that, but he did the EO anyway.
Yeah, I'm definitely not pleased with him.
Okay. I was just curious what you thought.
No, not happy with a lot of things. That's why I'm trying to learn more and be prepared for the midterms.
All right. Sounds good.
All right. Well, thank you both for your time.
You're welcome. Sure. Yeah. Kimberly's coming around slowly. She's coming around slowly. Oh, we have lots of people coming up. Yay. The first one was Ray. So I'm going to bring Ray up. Huh?
So, man, we got a road down.
I know. Hey, Ray, how are you?
Good. How are you?
Good, thank you. What'd you wanna say?
I feel your pain. I really do.
Yeah.
I know you were dumping in Brian's yesterday and the day before, but yeah, you know the pain that we've been through the last few days, and it's like today is a new pain to jump through. So
Every day there's something to jump through.
yeah, and last night I was in a veteran live, and we had the same situation where you had a younger guy. You know, I think he was like 22, 23, from Texas. And he's the lack of basic civic understanding and civic education is mind-boggling on how they want to have complex, conversations, but they do not understand basics of civics
Correct.
in the United States. Like, they asked him what a filibuster was, and he didn't know what it was. And I was like, okay. I had to leave him that night. I was like, dude, I have to go. Like, I can't stay up any longer. Yeah, and I'm like, I cannot sit there and have this conversation with you right now if you do not understand how our government works. Like, do you know?
They literally don't. No.
And I'm like, oh, this is our education system, and this is why we need the Department of Education. And then
We need it to be funded more, not less.
Yeah, but then he goes on to say, and he didn't know that the states were the ones that actually set out the curriculum. And I'm like, oh my God, like, come on, dude. Like, and like, God forbid you ask him about No Child Left Behind. You know, like, do you understand what that is?
Nope, they don't.
That actually implements. I'm like, okay, dude, you're young. I've been there once too. Trust me, I was young. I'm almost 40. So I'm in that in-between age right now. Where it's like, yeah, I know what it's like before the internet. But at the same time, I grew up with the 9/11 era. So I'm not a Gen Xer. I'm not a millennial. I consider myself a zennial because we're right in the middle.
You are right in the middle. Yep.
It's like we had a little bit of the old, but we grew up with the new. So
I'm Gen X, so I used a card catalog at the library. I had a beeper.
I was like, does he know what the Dewey Decimal System is?
I'm like, I had a beeper, a pager. I've had a Nextel. Like, I've literally, every piece of technology new that comes out, Gen X has had to learn. So
Exactly. Like the old bad phones. Like, yeah, we still have.
I don't know why people don't want to employ us Gen Xers, because we literally can use everything, because we've had to learn every single new piece of technology that comes out.
I've even had to tell my coworkers, which I work in law enforcement, and I'm like, do you know what a rotary phone is? And they're just like, what?
Oh my! I was watching this.
Do you know what a Rolodex is? It's like, what's a Rolodex?
Oh my God!
Oh my God.
Yeah.
God forbid you had to explain a party line.
Oh dear God.
Okay, that's
it's
funny.
It's so frustrating. It really
Oh, it is.
You have all these kids who think they know what they're talking about because
And they know nothing.
And I'm like, dude, you don't understand. And Mom always said you don't know what you don't know.
Yep.
And it's so true. But if you tell them that and you're trying to educate them, they get mad and they want to be like, well, and I was like,
They
no,
fight you.
This is not a feeling. This is a fact.
You don't know life until you've been wrapped up in a 25-foot curly cord.
Right?
Or you're on the phone. You're on the phone with your boyfriend, and you're like getting all giggly poo, and then all of a sudden, somebody tries to start up the computer in AOL, and it cuts you off, and it knocks you off the phone call. And
Exactly. You're like, what is going on? Or
Mom, I'm on the phone.
How you had to call the house if you wanted to talk to somebody of the opposite sex. Back then, it was like their dad or mom picked up the phone. Like,
Hi, can I speak to?
It wasn't like you were talking to the person directly. No, you had to talk to somebody else first.
Nope.
Unless they happen to pick up the phone.
Hi, Mr. or Mrs. So-and-so. Is so-and-so home? And you're scared to death because you're like, oh God, it's the parents,
You're like, that'll make a man out of you real quick.
Oh, yeah.
Out of you real quick. Like, what do I say? Like, why are you calling?
I just want to talk. I remember when they added area codes.
Oh yes.
Because you used to be able to just dial the number. So I remember when they added area codes and everyone was flipping out. They're like, why do we have to add area codes? It was a whole thing about adding area codes.
People's addresses changed. Mine changed. My home address changed because of the whole area code thing.
Oh my God, that's so funny.
Yeah, when we had 7-digit phone numbers before they became 10-digit phone numbers.
Uh-huh.
Yes. And people ask me like, I don't know this person's number. I'm like, how do you not know this person's number? And I was like, well, now I get it, because if it's someone that I don't call frequently, yeah, I just pop it in there. But the people that I need to know, those numbers are still memorized. So we're talking 30 years later.
I was gonna say same. Now you don't have to remember anyone's phone numbers because it's just in your contacts. About you guys two keep talking. I just hit me. I gotta run to the potty really fast.
Okay. Yeah, I can tell you my original phone number.
Oh, I can't. It's still in use. That's the sad part. It's still in use.
Oh, so fun. My mom still has it.
I was fortunate enough to actually get my mother to switch over to the wireless side of Verizon instead of spending like, $90 a month on a phone bill. She's now spending $20 a month, only because the older generation in my family will not call her cell phone.
Well, later in life, I found out that, because we went through when it comes to wireless, we went through Southwestern Bell, and then we went through, you don't remember all Seagull Air and all the
Nextel,
everything. But we went, all the BS. Well, when AT&T first came around, you got to the point that landlines were shutting down so fast that if you're going to shut down a landline number, you can use that landline number as your cell number.
Yeah.
So your cell number is the old landline.
It's just so frustrating. I mean, it's like, look, guys, you just don't know. I mean, I was 21 once. I was 22 at his age, and I know what it was like. But I'm like, I still think there's a gap between our generation and this younger generation, because they have information at their fingertips whenever they want. Whereas we had to obtain that information, or we had to do some extra effort to look it up. Like, you had that Encyclopedia Britannica. It may have been 15 years out of date, but you know what? You did.
Yep. You ask your parents a question, or at least mine. I'm like, well, blah, 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 blah. They're like, well, why don't you go look it up? I'm like, fuck. Because you're like trying to go through the Encyclopedia Britannica that your mom and dad bought 20 years ago from the door-to-door salesman. And you're trying to find the answer.
You might be missing a letter.
Windshield antennas.
Oh my gosh.
It's terrible. Like, it really is. And I'm so disheartened because of the lack of understanding and common sense in this younger generation.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, common sense is not very common anymore.
No, it's not.
Imagine what would happen if you handed him a Motorola brick and told him to text.
I watched it. There was a YouTube. I was watching a TikTok video where they set a rotary phone down in front of a bunch of Gen Z, and they're like, "Call somebody." They couldn't figure it out.
I've seen those videos, and I'm like, and they're like, "Oh yeah, it's just a cassette player." And they're like, "How does this work?" And I'm like, "What do you mean how it works?"
I told Ava and Chase, I said, do you know what we used for a remote, what our parents used for remote controls back in the day? They're like, what? I'm like, me.
Yep. You get up and start.
Me and my brother with a remote control.
Don't pass it, because you know you gotta go all the way back.
Awesome things like that. I mean, for real. I mean, put them in a 70s model Camaro and tell them to turn on bright lights. That'll be a fun.
When they had the floorboard push for your high beams and low beams.
That's what I'm talking about.
They're like, what?
That's funny.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Well, thank you for that walk down memory lane. That was fun.
Right? But in all seriousness, like, what's going on in DC is terrible. Again, as a combat vet and a National Guard guy and a guy that's only about an hour and a half away from DC, I was just there 3 weeks ago.
Do you know that the veterans are doing a sit-in there starting today?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Angry
and Jolly. Yeah.
Jolly's there, and I think he's got a couple more people that are there. So I've seen it. If I didn't have to take care of children, I would have tried to.
I feel you.
But
Yeah.
at the same time, with my job, I would kind of steer against it because they frown upon those things, unfortunately.
I'm sure, but
Because God forbid you work in law enforcement, you have a difference of opinion than most of the people. But
well, yeah, you got a lot of people in law enforcement that are Trumpers, don't you?
oh yes. Now I will say that this time around, I think they are starting to see the light because I've seen some that voted for him the last time. They were all about it, and this time they're being very quiet.
Well, they can see. They have to know that what he's doing is awful.
Oh yeah. I mean,
It's blatantly unconstitutional.
Well, yeah, and then I had a coworker that his family member started dating a black man, and they got pulled over for EWB, and he was livid. And I was like, oh, so now you know what it's kind of like because you have firsthand experience. I was like, so now take your frustration and times it by like 1,000.
Exactly.
If not more. That's what it's like to be in my shoes every day. I have a badge. So.
Right, driving while black is definitely a crime to some people in this country. That's for sure.
So yeah, that's all.
Well, thanks, Ray.
I'm gonna head over to Brian probably here in a second.
Okay. Yeah, I usually jump on his after I'm done. Like when I'm making dinner or something, I'll pop in my headphones and I'll listen to his live.
All right, yeah, I want to drop down real quick.
All right, Val. Thank you. Thank you, Ray.
Yep, thank you.
Appreciate you. Oops. I'm trying to just. There we go. Okay, I got it. Brian Rundle. RUNDEL. Brian Rundle. He's awesome. He's another left creator. He's so good. Nelson, hello, love. Are you feeling better?
Oh yes, I'm back and forth today. I was just thinking, listening to you all talk. See, I got you beat. I'm silent generation.
Yes, you do.
And the funny thing
You are silent generation. That's right. You are.
I still remember my old phone number.
You know what's really funny?
Right.
Is it the phone number
What's
that the phone number that I had at birth, like my parents' house?
What I wanted to say.
My parents still have the same phone number. From the day I was born, my parents still have the same phone number to this very day. 53 years they've had the same phone number.
And they must have not moved.
Never. Nope.
I was talking about this flag thing.
Uh-huh.
Everybody, well, I'm Marine, so we tell when the ensign hits the ground, it's done. You cut out the stars, burn the stripes, and bury the stars. That's the way it's supposed to be done.
Correct.
Okay?
That's exactly right.
That's the way apparel made out of the flag. Please do not do this.
Yep. Hush.
They don't know.
No, they don't look up. They don't know anything.
They know nothing. I was listening to the 25-year-old you had on there earlier, and I'm saying, oh my God. Really? Really? You gotta be kidding me. Your frontal lobe just closed. You don't know shit.
Actually, he was only 24. His frontal lobe wasn't fully done for developing yet.
Alright, still open.
Still open.
That's what these youngins are out here for. But anyway, I just want to hop up and say hi. I want to say it out of bow, but he left already. But I just wanted to say hello.
Well, I appreciate that, Nelson. Thank you. And thank you for always being here.
Well, you know I'm going to be here. If I'm here, I get the chance to drop by and stick right here.
You're not entitled to my cheese.
Yes, he is.
He's like bullshit.
Cheese tax, man. Like, gimme.
Cheese tax.
Yep, and you know you got to pay it.
You do.
Anyway, that's all I have to say.
And the cat just sits next to me and doesn't say a word. She doesn't meow, nothing. She just sits there and looks up at me like this, like, can I please have a piece?
If you want to drop something this way, it's okay.
Right, exactly. I will not be opposed if you drop something.
Yeah, I mean, that wouldn't bother me at all if you drop something.
And the dog is here demanding, just demanding. And the cat's just like, I'll take some if you want.
Tell me about dogs. My favorite had them with German shepherds. So tell me about those, okay?
Right.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm dropped. I just want to
All right, honey. Thank you so much.
Alrighty.
Appreciate you. That's why I am eating too, because of the cat. I have to give half of it to the cat and the dog. Hang type down. I'm getting your. Oh, I see a subscriber. I gotta bring up Hush Puppy. Subscribers get priority in the box. Hush Puppy, how are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
Hanging in there, living the nightmare like everybody else.
Yeah. I just had a question for Val about the Constitution earlier.
Oh no.
But about the flag thing, I think it's kind of bullshit
Mhm.
that he did that. Thinks he could do that. What if someone does burn a flag and it's not in effect yet, is it? The law? It's not a law, is it?
It's an executive order.
Yeah, I think a whole bunch of people should get flags and burn them at the same time.
Exactly.
All right, thank you.
All right, thanks.
That's it.
All right,
Bye.
bye-bye. Burn, baby, burn. Mary, I just saw your Venmo. It just came through. Thank you so much for the $50 for Ava's birthday fund. It's so nice. Thank you so much. Oh, Aviator, sorry. It was at the end, sorry. Thank you so much. That was so sweet. Debbie's in the chat for Aviator. That was really nice. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Yeah, having twins and doing birthday parties, it's double everything. So it's like, and then literally their birthday is 4 weeks before Christmas. Such an expensive time of year.
Hello.
Hi, Matria.
I just wanted everybody in here to know before I get started, because I had a couple things. I'm watching simultaneously because I got like 3 devices. I'm watching USMCA Veterans Live, and a veteran was just arrested in Washington, D.C. for burning the flag.
For burning the flag? A veteran?
I'm recording it all. I don't know if they're going to try to get him for like public arson or burning the flag specifically, but he's in handcuffs right now.
No.
I'm going to keep following this. But anyway, what I wanted to also say was that for that person that was up here earlier,
Mm-hmm.
I invited them, Diaba, because they put in the comments something about how Trump is doing great. And when they got up here,
You said it was an accident?
Trump, they were like, that was an accident.
Ah.
Literally, all of their courage went away.
Oh my word.
They bitched out and they said it was an accident. It wasn't. I invited them. But anyway, also what I wanted
Well,
to
I
say
assume so
was-
that they said something because you wouldn't just invite them up if they were friendly.
Right, exactly. But also, I did a little story on Sunday. There was a Gallup poll that came out in July, and I wish that Val was up here to hear this. I think he would be interested. But essentially, historical data shows that the midterms are Democrats to lose, y'all. So we need to make sure that we are out there fighting.
Absolutely.
Because historically, when a president goes into the White House and they have both chambers of Congress, it gives them the opportunity to lose at least one of those chambers because of how they do. And as we know, Trump's doing great, right? So he's at risk, obviously, of losing both of them. And we know that anyway. But according to historical data, that's the case as well. So I just wanted everybody in here, if you need a semblance of hope, just know the stuff like what has happened today is going to continue to move people away from Trump.
Correct.
So we have to continue to catch those people.
I agree. I struggle with it, but I agree.
No, absolutely. But yeah, I just wanted to come up here and say those things. I thought that was really important.
I agree.
The last thing that I will say before I go, because Val didn't do his job when he was up here alone, make sure to get Diaba at least to 200K by the end of this live. You guys do have about 40 minutes or so. So let's be booping that screen, please and thank you. Also, any daily Heartbeats that you might have forgotten about, go ahead and get those out there. The Coral Reef is what we'll look for also if anybody is able to do that. And obviously, Diaba Talks at Venom and Cash, whatever we're doing. I don't know if we'll say it anymore.
I'm just saying it. I just say Cash App Venmo. They haven't been clapping me, so.
Right. Oh, we're going to prison. Come tell me about it. I'd love to know. Toon Goon with your invites off.
Request up, big boy. What are we going to prison for? But they are arresting veterans right now at the Capitol. People who actually fought for this country. So fuck off. Jennifer, thank you for the coral reef. Isn't that so pretty?
They're so gorgeous.
Somebody else getting arrested?
I'm not ready. He's just monitoring the police that are coming up and pulling up. Not on the news about it, but it won't be on the news, to be honest.
No, they won't show it.
There's not even news media around where Matt is currently. So
Executive orders aren't laws, and it's already covered under the It's already covered under the First Amendment, so he'll get out of jail. But it's the point that they're actually arresting.
I will tell you, he did it on purpose.
Of course,
And
as I would too. Burn that bitch.
Exactly. What news source am I watching? I'm watching it with my own eyes on a TikTok live, Brian. But I know that you're probably going to tell me that my eyes are lying to me. You guys usually do.
USNC Angry Vet is the one who's live.
It looks like they are putting him in a car. So I don't know what they're going to charge him with.
It is all just a show for his base. That's all it is. It's all performative bullshit. Imagine being so caught up in being a P3DO that you invade Washington, D.C.
Right, that you invade your own country.
For the Epstein time. It's all a distraction for the Epstein time.
I love that.
I'm going to put it up. Hold on. Yeah, we requested the Epstein files, not the National Guard.
Right, exactly. Exactly.
I like that one. Here it is. Another distraction for the Epstein's time. All right. I'll leave you up on the panel. That way you can tell us anything that breaking.
Okay.
And I'll
I'll
just.
mute up so you don't hear his live too.
Yeah, thanks. I appreciate that. Diane, how are you? Diane? Oh, looks like it could have been a tapping error. I wanted to talk to her, yay. But that's okay. Antonia, how are you, love?
Good, how are you?
I am all right, living the nightmare like everybody else.
Oh, yeah. I don't know if you guys knew, but Bernie Sanders did like a pop-up talk here in Chicago last night.
Oh, we did?
And he, it was, I guess, thrown together in the last like 3-4 days. Not sure if it had to do with Trump's threat to send the military here, because Chicago's not going to stand for it. But anyway,
I was going to say Chicago. That's dangerous. I mean, Chicagoans are not going to take it.
People won't get violent.
No, no.
They won't get violent, but they're with their signs have. But
Are you there?
Dirty now for these reps.
So you broke up like we couldn't hear you.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. I think it tried to connect to Wi-Fi somewhere. But one of the our state rep was there, and she was saying how while they're putting up this fight against Trump, that their lives have been threatened multiple times, her kids' lives, that it's dangerous for them, but they're not going to stop. But the other thing Bernie said was there's a bill coming up in 2 weeks for the Senate to vote on for an extra $150 billion to go towards the military budget. So it's going to go to $1 trillion.
Oh, come on.
And right. And he said that an extra $150 billion, and we could use $30 billion of that, and we would be able to feed every child.
Right, it's ridiculous. And did you hear Trump today? They're going to change the name of the Department of Defense to the Department of War. They're so fucking unserious, I swear to God.
They're so fucking unserious and so fucking stupid. And he talks about Chicago being some crime-ridden city. Not that there's not issues, it's a big city. But one, most of the pew-pew violence comes from illegal gun purchases from Indiana.
Outside the state, correct.
Yep. Next is Missouri, and then next is Kentucky. So how about we go to those red states and fix their problems as it spills over into our city?
Well, the top 10 cities for violence or whatever are red states. He's not sending the guard to where the violence is. He's sending it to blue states and in cities that have black governors.
It's in the other thing that Bernie said, which I found very interesting, is because of whether people agree with all of Bernie's policies or not, but that on average here in the United States, even though we're one of the richest countries in the world, on average, a working class American has a shorter lifespan than anyone else because of the stress of trying to, not just the stress of a job, but the stress of having to go to work and to not lose their health insurance, since health insurance is tied to work, childcare, feeding their kids, and the cost of education.
Yes, we know about the
working class American loses.
Real quick, I just want to tell the chat, we know about the Army veteran that was arrested at the Capitol for burning a flag. Mitria, that's up here in the box, is watching USMC Angry Vet at the same time, and she's keeping us informed. But we do know about the veteran that has been arrested for burning a flag. So just letting you know, because I know a lot of people are saying it in the comments, but Mitria is our eyes right now. She's watching USMC Angry Vet right now to keep us informed with what's going on with the veterans that are doing the sit-in at the Capitol. Sorry, Antonia, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
No, I'm just saying that all these MAGA vote against their own self-interest. Most of them are working class Americans.
All the time. All the time.
And then going back to the teenagers, I'm going to drop because I'm going to walk into the gym. But one 19-year-old yesterday told me that the cost of housing has gone up because all the undocumented immigrants are taking the houses.
Okay. They have got to pick a lane, ma'am. They're leeching off of our resources, getting Medicaid and food stamps. So we have to, make sure illegals don't get those. But they're also don't contribute to society or to taxes or anything because, they don't. But they also are taking all of our jobs and buying up our houses. Undocumented immigrants can't buy houses because they have to have documentation to buy a fucking house.
I tried explaining that when that didn't go over well. And then at the gym, I see all I would say the 17, 23-year-old men wearing the Gulf of America and MAGA shirts. So we've kind of lost them.
Yeah, Gen Z men. I had real high hopes for Gen Z. The Gen Z women got it together. They didn't fall for the okie doke. Really, but the red pilled incel boys. I'm afraid.
Yes. So the one piece of advice Bernie gave to everybody is, yes, I wouldn't go to that gym. Unfortunately, when I gotta go to, there's much worse, Dr. Keisha. He said that, yes, everything sucks. It's a very, very dangerous time. Trump is a demagogue. But we all need to do exactly what you guys are doing with Val and Shay and everybody, is to continue educating people, and that people in their communities, whether it's a group of friends or it's at the library or something, just keep educating people and get together to keep the fight, because the whole idea is to keep us all separated from each other, dumb and hopeless.
I agree. But thank you, Antonia. I really do appreciate you. Yeah, you too. Thank you. Getting the truth out. Yes. I'm getting to y'all. Hang tight.
All right, just a quick update.
Yep.
They did put him in the vehicle. He's now being transported to a secondary location, and they did shut down Lafayette Park where he burned the flag. But they literally yellow taped it off. So.
Like a crime scene?
Yes, literally like a crime scene.
They're so fucking stupid. I swear to God.
And the man was a 22-year Bronze Star combat veteran. Exercising his right to burn the flag that he fought for in protest to Trump and his regime, and is now being detained. This regime is making murders every day, y'all.
And they're going to make some money off suing the government for violating their First Amendment rights. Guest didn't vote for Trump. Nobody on the panel voted for Trump.
No, this guest up here, Juan said go Trump. This is just Jordan. I'm sorry. I thought it was the same picture. No, I'm sorry.
No, that's just Jordan. Yeah. No, it's okay. Jordan, hi. How are you?
I'm good. How you guys doing?
Living the nightmare like everybody else.
Yeah, I feel that. Yeah. Not gonna take up too much time. I just wanted to bring attention to the fact that, of course, that Trump signed the executive order today about the flag burning, but he also signed an executive order basically criminalizing like cashless bail systems.
Yes, cashless bail, which is what he took part of and used whenever he was being convicted and
exactly.
Out on bail.
And this is primarily for people that are BLACA or any minority that voted for Trump. I mean, he's already given you multiple examples of how he doesn't care about Black and brown people and people that are poor. But if this doesn't show you just how much he really doesn't care, because the research is very clear that there's no correlation between cash bail reform changes in systems and an increase in crime. So you can't even point to that.
Correct.
If anything, the data just shows that this has been more beneficial for Black and brown people and lower income people, in that they're getting fairer treatment when it comes to pre-trial detention versus not. So it's again, Trump is just one of the many people that criminalize being poor, and people need to wake up and realize that. When I was in college, I did a lot of advocacy. We call it the Vanderbilt Prison Project, and basically a lot of our things were focusing on aspects of the system that people don't necessarily realize are part of systemic racism, but I definitely are. And this trying to get rid of or pressure different systems to end their cashless bail system is just another way to criminalize being poor,
Yep.
or having non-white skin.
Correctamundo.
But yeah, that's all I wanted to say. Oh, actually, I wanted to say something.
Yeah, go ahead.
When it comes to something that I've noticed with MAGA, as I've been listening to them like come up in these debates, it seems like they are only okay with like civil rights and liberties, or they're only okay with like helping, quote unquote, when it comes in a form of control. So
Yes.
MAGA is like notoriously, like Republicans, especially MAGA, are notoriously the party of, pull yourself up by the bootstraps. The government's not there to hold your hand or there to like pick you up, whatever. And so that's why they would defend the cuts to Medicaid and food stamps that are in the big bullshit bill, right?
Yep.
But then when it comes to the houseless population in DC, they're like, well, Trump's just trying to help them, and so it's like, which one is it? Like, are we trying to like help the people that are?
No. They could just they could just help them without criminalizing it and putting them in prison if they don't do it.
Exactly, and that's another rendition of how we are only criminalized. We're making it a crime to be poor, basically, because putting people who are already like who are already down on their luck for whatever reason may be, whether it be mental health, whether it be financial issues, whatever, you're just putting them through the system where they have to spend more money that they don't have to try to get out of said system, and it just creates this continuous cycle. So MAGA, again, like, I just want them to just say with their chest, you just hate people that are poor. Like, just say it, because everything you're doing, everything you're advocating for is showing that.
100%.
So yeah, but that's all I wanted to say. I just wanted to bring attention to that. I enjoyed the live today. A lot of good discussions.
Thank you.
And I want to show that some of us 20-something-year-olds are, not that bad. The other one who was like 25, 26.
Yeah, he was 24.
Yeah, definitely didn't help the cause. But this 26-year-old is, paying attention. That we have at our fingertips, like to their advantage, and just trying to learn and spread information. So
good for you. I'm proud of you.
Well, thanks, Diablo, and I'll see you tomorrow.
All right, honey. Thank you. All right, bye. Josh Jordan is so smart. Hey, Jeanette, how are you?
I'm okay. How are you guys doing?
All right. Just living the crazy.
I'm not okay. I've stressed myself out so bad trying to make sure that I'm doing right today as the new position that I gave myself a lupus flare up.
Are you done
I'm
working?
in pain today.
I'm sorry. Are you working? Are you still at work or are you done?
I am still working. I'm Monday through Friday, 7:30 to 7 this week. So I'm working off the overtime this week.
Are you salary or do you get overtime?
So right now I'm on a 90-day probation, so it's all going to be overtime, and then I'm going to go on a contract.
All right. Well, I'm super proud of you for your promotion. So.
Thank you.
Like, super proud of you.
In the chat and everything, and I told her I was going to come up and just like my day went good, but I was in a little bit of pain, so.
I'm sorry.
I did it to myself.
Would you just overdo it?
I stressed myself out to just making sure that I was here on time and doing okay and had enough sleep, and just I couldn't sleep last night, and I just was tossing and turning and just was bad. I did it to myself.
Well, it doesn't mean that you're still not in a little bit of pain, so. But I'm really glad you had a good first day.
I did. Even my area manager gave me props today.
Nice.
I did real good running everything. So.
Good. I'm proud of you.
On that. Thank you.
Feels good, doesn't it?
To let everybody know.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Well, I'm really proud of you, so I'm glad you had a good first day. Maybe you can take the pressure off yourself now that you made it through your first day.
Yeah, I'm gonna go home, shower, eat, and go to bed.
Right?
I need to do some gardening first, then go to bed.
I got you. That'll get you nice and relaxed for Betty Bye.
Definitely.
All right. Well, you have a good night, honey, and get some rest, okay?
Thank you. Love you guys.
All right. Love you. Bye. I know what that's like. When I had my first management position, I was a basket case, wanting to make sure that I like knocked it out of the park and did a good job and yay, and put a lot of stress on yourself because you want to get off on the right foot. So I understand what that's like. Diane is not coming up. It was an accident last time. Yay, we're almost to what? We're almost to 200,000, guys. We're almost to 200,000. You're doing great. Mitria, any update?
Well, because I made a mistake. That was my bad.
Okay, no worries, Jennifer. Thank you.
Sorry.
I got you. No, it's okay.
The only update I got right now, so National Guard came in to hold the line where the yellow tape is, and at USMC Angry Veteran, Matt grabbed the blowhorn or the bullhorn, I don't know how you pronounce it anymore.
The bullhorn, yeah.
And he was walking back and forth across the line, making a speech to the National Guard members. And y'all, it gave me the tingles. And I'm smart every now and then, not always, but I'm smart sometimes. I have been screen recording this since the flag fire.
Nice.
So I have all of this on my own phone. So I'm going to go through and make a video of him talking to them. Because all you can hear is his voice. You can't see him walking back and forth.
Good.
But y'all, that gave me chills.
I can't wait to see it. I love you. I love Matt. He's definitely a patriot.
Absolutely. So I will post that, and it will definitely be up by tomorrow, same time. But I'll go ahead. I'm sorry. I'll mute up.
It's okay. Senior Biz.
Hey, Dee, love you.
Hi.
I had a run the day when I was up here, but I was talking to, I think it was Lauren's mothers in the comments. If anyone saw this,
Yeah.
I always verify everything that I see on TT. This was posted by Obama's ex social media person. Okay. You know, like she was the one that, and how they had to have meetings, how they had to be very careful what they posted on the official sites because it could cause an international crisis. Well, she's the one that put this up. On his post, and I went and looked at it, he picked out like the craziest looking videos, cuts of like people yelling about Trump on social media, real people, and actually put their profile name up there. And talked about how these are Trump haters. And she looked them all up. They're real profiles, they're real videos, but he like took the, you know how you get really mad and you make that face sometimes? It was, you know that face. We all know that face. But it was like if you took that cut of your face, you know, to try to make you look crazy. Well, that's what he did with these people. And Obama's ex-social media person looked up, and they're all real profiles. It's still on the official White House page on IG. And one of them, listen to this, one of them was a 16-year-old. And from here, they're already getting people going after them.
Well, that's why they do it. Because they don't have to actually do it. They don't have to do it. All they have to do, but the MAGA goons will go after them.
Yeah, but on the official White House page,
I
how
know.
sick is that?
I know. They're disgusting. This regime is a fascist regime. Sorry. I said it.
mean, it's just like when you think
They can't go any lower.
the worst stuff, you know, right? You think you're at the bottom of the pit. They go under the pit. They dig a hole under. They come up with something even worse. Yes, Jennifer, that's what I thought. You know, they should stop. Anyhow.
I would.
But I'm going to bring up, if you don't mind, a controversial subject because I was on a live earlier of a person I really like, and I was just shocked on a statement that she made, and we're talking about not you.
No, thank you for getting me to 200K. I was just clapping because they got me to 200K. Go ahead.
They were having a lot of people on from Gaza, right? That were doing funds and stuff to get money and stuff. So she's having them all on. But one of the things and I follow it a lot. And I'll be honest, I'm a converted Jew. I was raised a Christian all my life. I was a Lutheran. And I still believe in Jesus. And I go to a renewed Jewish synagogue, which is like the most liberal one you can go to. In fact, we have Catholic bishops that go there. We have Muslim people go there. We have Catholics, everything. And they talk about on our Zooms, because I moved, they talk about Gaza a lot and a lot of stuff that's going on. So they were talking about it. And one of the things I've been following is the UN speakers, including Hillary Clinton, were talking about October 7th and the grapes that happened during that October 7th incident. I'm trying to use the right words, okay?
Yeah, please.
These were very verified, okay? Witnesses, I mean, even Hillary made a statement about it. Witnesses, the women in the Jewish faith that are, very upright Jewish women that help prepare a Jewish body before burial. There's a lot they have to do. And she was interviewed on somewhere, and I was listening to the interview. It was just horrible what they saw. They were coming right out and saying what they saw. And from what they saw, there was mutilations. Okay. I'm not going to say what areas, but you can pick up on it. Right, Dee?
Yep, I got it.
And there was a lot of stuff, that, there was stains, red stains in areas front and back, massive red stains. So it was very obvious. So they talked at the UN, and the one woman who was, oh God, she's pretty famous too. I can't even think who she is. I have to look. But she was saying that this is unexcusable, and they're so disappointed in women's organizations not speaking out about this at all. That nobody spoke out about it. And Norma, and these are women at groups that are very against rape, speak out about it all the time, talk about it not being an act of war. Yet during this incident, they didn't say anything. So when I was on there was somebody in the comments, okay, and they said that October 7th was justified. Well, that blew my lid, right? Because I am a defender of the people in Israel that are 500,000 strong, marching right now. One of the biggest protests in history against Bibi, against what's happening over there, against and calling for him to be removed, calling it for it to be ended, calling for mass amounts of food distribution to be brought in. And this is like, and if you look it up, you'll see this is the biggest march. They've been having marches for months and months in Israel, tens of thousands. This is the biggest one because Bibi just announced going into Gaza City. So this was a 500 strong march. So everybody's like blaming the Israelis when it's not the Israeli, it's Bibi. He's a criminal, okay?
Yes.
He wants to stay in power, so he isn't going to jail. He wants to keep his group in power. So
it's exactly what Trump is doing. Like, it's exactly the same thing.
Exactly. And guess what? Trump wants the land. So they're working hand in hand. Well, anyhow, this person said October 7th was justified, and I blew my top. I said there's nothing justified for what they did because I researched it and all the horrible stuff that I verified, and there was stuff I can't even say on here. It was horrible. Just as I'm horrified with what's going in Gaza right now. But that person kept going on me. No, they deserved it. They're justified in what. And we were going at it in comments. And here's where I got really upset. The creator, who read all the documents of Katie Johnson and how that there's no excuse for Gray. Got on there and told me I was wrong. October 7th was justified. And I'm going, are you kidding me? You just did a week of talking about how there's no justifying for Gray. And that's what October 7th, went ahead and had a lot of those. And you're saying if that's justified because it was Jewish women on October 7th?
No, it's not justified.
No. I mean, this is a pretty well-known creator on here. And a female at that, and a vet. And I was just shocked that she just went on me, telling me how it was justified because of what they did to the Palestinians. Well, excuse me, I've been there a lot of times too. And I know other stuff that's gone on there too, including an ex-husband who was unalived over there during one of the attacks before they closed off Gaza. So you know what that was about, what that
Right.
was. It's one of the things they chant. So I know about that, but it just got to me. So
I understand.
I was just wondering if anybody else felt the same, or if
I don't think there's any justification for violence of any kind, period, no matter where it is. Yeah.
No, but that's now the 19 cities he's going into. One
Okay, I only have like 5 minutes left, so I have a couple more people to bring up, but thank you.
All right, sorry. Well, I just wanted to mention that.
Yeah, no worries, no worries. I don't think it's justified at all. So
Okay, bye.
I'm with you on that.
Okay, drop me down. I don't know how to-
Okay, I got you. God sent Trump because he ran out of locusts. Y'all, real quick, I gotta just tell you something. I have YouTube TV, and I just got an email from YouTube TV that says that they're in negotiations with Fox. But if they can't reach an agreement in the next 2 days, Fox News, Fox Broadcast, and Fox Sports won't be available anymore on YouTube TV. Oh, darn. Oh, no. Fox News won't be available. Oh, no. Good. Don't come to an agreement. Fox News, Fox Sports, Fox News, and Fox Broadcasting. But hey, I'll take it. Yeah. If I watch something like, I don't think it is Hell's Kitchen on Fox. I think Hell's Kitchen's on Fox. I love Gordon Ramsay, but I can watch it on Hulu or something else. So I can watch it on something else. Yeah, it's on Food. Yeah, exactly. I can find him anywhere else. But anyway, Boxer Mom, go ahead.
Hi, Dio and Dimitri and everybody.
Hi.
I'm going to try to read fast. And of course, right when I do this, it goes to the next screen. Okay. This is called Oath Forsaken. Once more upon the sacred script, a covenant to guard the flame of liberty. Yet hands that pledged, now destroy. Letting the ink of integrity run dry, they took the oath and then cast it aside. Unraveled the threads of our fragile tapestry, power hid over to cruelties unseen. A currency of despair, clinking in gilded halls where soulless eyes cloaked in deceitful mirth. Paint over truce with lies spun in echoes, the soul of a nation auctioned to the highest bidder, while the future gasped for breath under the weight of greed. These hollow smiles masked the bartering of hopes, sold off like relics to those who care not for tomorrow. In their polished chambers they plot and devise, turning the dream of democracy into whispers of the forgotten promise. And now, our children, inheritors of the storm, grow amidst the ruins of a forgotten oath, where the air is thick with uncertainty. Will they inherit a land where freedom reigns, or live in the shadow of what once was a beacon? You rob them of skies and clouded fabrics, of dreaming without shackles, of futures unsold. For in breaking the vow, you did not just betray us, but you cleaved the bridge to tomorrow, leaving generations adrift on the sea of your making. No longer can your words mask the hollow truth that you destroyed the honor you swore to uphold. But the people remember, the children will know, that though you smile with deceit, they shall rise with clarity. Let the echoes of their dreams carry the courage to reclaim what's lost, and rebuild a world where oaths are sacred, not mere breath on a cold, indifferent wind. For in the hearts of the young lies the resilience to forge anew. A democracy is unyielding, where promises will wait. Thank you, Gabby.
Thank you, Boxer Mom. That was very good. Thank you so much. I always love how you share your talent with us. They're always spot on. They're always perfect timing.
Yeah.
So thank you.
I appreciate it. What's I gonna say? Oh yeah, don't forget. I don't know if you've watched my last video or not, but I'll put more up here. And Jennifer, it doesn't hurt my feelings. I get it. It's not for everybody, so it's fine. But
Most of us like it. It's okay. Hey, not everything is for everyone, and it's okay.
yeah, that's what I said. I don't take it personally. Whatever. You know.
Exactly.
We each have our own way of expressing what's going on, and it's one of those things. If you like it, great. If not, that's okay too. You know.
100%. Fine.
So, anyways, I know you're not. It doesn't. Listen, it doesn't bother me. So, but anyway, thank you for having me on.
Of course. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much. Everybody have a great night.
You too, honey. Thank you so much. Appreciate you, and
Okay. Love you too. Love y'all.
love you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
So real quick, if anybody's interested in following what's going on in DC, Jolly, USMC Reveteran,
Jolly Good Ginger. Yeah.
yeah, and Aaron Parnas, all of those are literally in Washington DC.
Right now. Yeah.
Someone said that they thought that they heard Johnny, but I thought Johnny was still in LA, so I don't know anymore.
Johnny is in LA.
But if you guys want to watch it live, they're all going live. Like as one goes off, another one gets on. So, but yeah, I'm gonna be posting that because I was literally just re-listening to that, and I have a great idea for a video. So I hope it goes well.
Good.
But I just wanted to. I mean, this is what democracy looks like, you know?
It is.
And the people in DC, the veterans in DC, they were so quick. I heard Jay got arrested. Not that Jay. It's a different Jay. It's not Jolly. It was a different Jay who was a 22-year veteran. His name is Jay Carey. Here on TikTok, I think it's JCarryNC48 is his TikTok handle, but he was formally arrested. So, but they did this so quick, y'all, and they're doing it really well.
Yep.
I'm excited to see where this goes. This is what pushback is, and this is
That's
what
right.
we've been wanting.
That's what we've been asking and wanting people to do. They only can dictators only succeed because there isn't any pushback and people let them do it.
Yeah.
So that's why this is a form of resistance. That's a form of resistance. Right. Only by choice. That's right. So if you have to fight, you have to fight back. This is how I fight back every day. I can't be out in the streets protesting and stuff because I have 2 special needs kids. This is my form of resistance. This is my form of fighting this regime by educating people, by having the necessary conversations, by having the conversations that make me want to bang my head on the wall, which I literally banged my head on the wall earlier, if you guys were here and saw me. But nonetheless, we have to persist. We have to persist. You just got to keep showing up. We got to keep talking. We got to keep educating. We have to do it even when we're tired. And girl, we all tired. Tired of the bullshit, tired of all of it. But we don't have time to be tired. It is our time to fight. And so whatever your resistance is, whatever you can do from your corner of this country, be loud, be proud, don't comply in advance. We got to keep moving, keep fighting, keep pushing. And this is all we can do. And so that's, use your voice while you have it. I'm not going to let this regime intimidate me. I saw in another live, someone said that people in the White House administration are watching people's TikToks and stuff, which is probably why the White House made a TikTok page, and like watching what people are saying in the comments and all of those kind of things. That's not going to intimidate us. And I'm going to still show up every single day. So
they're going to be very discouraged.
I'm not going to keep talking. That's what they want us to do. They want us to be afraid. Oh no, they might come arrest me, whatever. Okay. Do I want to be arrested? No. Do I want any of those goons to have their hands all over me or where the hell they're going to put me? No. But I'm also not going to just like slink away because I'm scared.
I mean, if they want to arrest me and make me famous, I'm okay with it.
Well, if they want to arrest me and make me really rich, because I'll sue the fucking shit out of them. But yeah. But that's what they want us to do, is to be afraid and hide away. They want us to be afraid and not fight back. And that's why we have to do the exact opposite.
Yeah.
So, y'all, thank you for being here today. I got to run. I got to go make dinner. I love you guys. Thank you for the likes, the love, the taps, the gifts, the Cash Apps, the Venmos. But more importantly, just thank you for being here every single day and supporting me. Thank you for joining me in this fight. I know that I'm not alone. I know that I got you guys. And I told you guys if I would show up every single day, if you guys supported me, and you have. I love you back, Niecy Rose, forever and ever. But thank you guys. I will still be here. I will keep coming back, and I will just keep going. And this is it. I will see you guys tomorrow. I love you so much. I'll be back at 4 p.m. Eastern tomorrow, and we'll do it all over again. Bye-bye. All right, the tube of you, I will see you guys tomorrow too. I love you. Have a good night. Thanks for everything.